one of my rules in life is like, when somebody says all you got to do, I know that it's a lot more I got to do.
Now, there's some truth to it. Yes, it's simple to get an LLC and start a business. That portion of it is simple. The portion that they're fooling people is thinking that starting that LLC, you're going to be a millionaire within 2 years. Oh, and it's only 5 simple steps. Matter of fact, I wrote them down for you for cheap. Get my book or listen to my weekly newsletter through email. And it's like, oh, so that's how you became a millionaire. You lied to niggas.
I wouldn't say lie. I would say fornicate the truth.
Stretch the truth a little bit.
I would say they purloined some of the facts and they rearranged them to be befitting of their motive.
I feel like Ross told the truth, man. Ross said it takes 10 years to build your brand.
Ross who? Like Ross who?
Rick Ross.
Oh.
He said it takes 10 years to build your brand. And within those 10 years of building the brand, yes, you can have some success. You will have success. Same thing Steve Harvey and his 10-10-10 theory. I've heard this a couple of times. And they're right. You can build wealth that way. You get paid $10 to do something once and I do it 10 more times. And, keep doing the 10-10-10.
That's a bunch of baloney.
Well, I'm not going to say baloney.
Like it's so many other factors that factor into that.
That's the thing. They don't tell you the rest of the factors. It's like a nigga like, oh shit, I cut a yard for $10. Let me do it 10 more times, and then let me do that 10 more times. Like you don't.
Yeah, because it's like there's a lot of it that's not even like just talking about supply and demand, talking about cultural barriers, talking about.
You gotta have a good plan too, bro. You gotta have something that someone wants to pay money for.
I mean, even in that, it's like there's you. I totally understand the market can never ever be saturated in anything, right? Because there's so many people. But I also understand that that you have to be able to supply something that's on the level with the market, like. Just because I have T-shirts don't mean people are going to buy T-shirts. Because if T-shirts are across the street for $7 and I got them for $7 too, but I got low quality, like why are they going to pay the same price for T-shirts for low quality? Like, I don't see it. It happens, but
Well, so how's your week been treating you, man? How's the week been treating you?
I kind of hurt my foot on Sunday, man. And so I was kind of slowed down on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm back to I wouldn't say being active, but Trae Young, man, they're gonna jump him. He just won to send Cleveland home.
Yeah.
And as they're in Cleveland, and he's waving bye-bye to the fans.
Is he doing it just like this? Almost kind of like the My Park nigga on 2K.
He's doing it. He did it. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
That's villainy right there.
When Dame Lillard did it, he was in Portland when he told niggas to go home though.
But still, that was disrespectful the way he did it. You know what I'm saying? The way that was the most disrespectful thing. You hit the game winner and step back from 30-something feet.
Shit, from forever.
And just tell that dude bye-bye.
Wow. Pat Beverly's a bitch.
Pat Beverly, bitch?
Yeah, I don't like Pat Beverly, bro. I ain't really like him when he was in Houston, bro.
Why you don't like Pat Beverly, man?
Pat Beverly seen... All right, so...
Pat Beverly of the Los Angeles Clippers. I mean, of the Minnesota...
Yeah. Formerly of the Clippers, formerly of the Rockets.
Yeah.
I will say this. I don't know him personally. So the take is not a personal attack on Patrick Beverly, the human being. I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy. When it comes to Pat Beverly, the NBA player, not even an NBA player, bro, because he's probably a nice, decent guy. Just his on-court persona.
Yes.
I don't like it. He's a bitch.
You know, ever since we've had the the producer, the executive producer. I know they'll be listening to past, present, and future shows. So I feel I have to go into my bag.
You going into your bag for Mo Money McCoy?
I'm going into my bag of theatrics. So he knows I'm versatile.
So while you're in your bag of theatrics, I realized something as I hearken back to the last pod.
Hawking thing.
For once, I didn't throw you under the bus. It wasn't me.
No, you did because I got a text. I got a text the next day saying that he threw you. You want me to show you the text right now?
You can show me the text, but I'm letting you know how I know I didn't throw you under the bus.
How so?
I was sitting there drinking my drink.
Yeah.
And someone said, A-Dub wants to know blank. And if you go back and look at the tape, my eyes got big because I didn't ask that shit, bro. And I was going to hit you up and ask you. I was like, hey, man, is something going on you want to tell me about? Because I straight up, I did not ask that shit, bro. They put it on me.
Hey, what now? I missed it, though. What happened now? Hey, don't want to.
When you were being forced to speak about your relationship status with someone, the question came up because a young lady said, A-Dub wants to know your relationship status with blank. My eyes got big because I didn't ask that. I didn't say that shit not once before that, bro.
Oh, my relationship. I'll say you saying Light Bright asked you a question.
No, Light Bright did not ask me a question.
Dark Skin asked you a question.
The young lady who was not on camera asked the question. Not me, not any of the other two young ladies. The young lady not on camera said, hey, Dub want to know how long y'all been talking. And my eyes got big because I'm like, hey, Dub ain't say shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And so I was going to hit you and be like, man, what's going on, bro? Because it was like out of nowhere that shit came. Like, now I'm thinking like, I don't even know. I don't know how much of a joke this was. Boog might have thought it was a joke when he was eating the chips and dip, but might have been some seriousness to it.
I think there's a lot of, because we talked. She called me with Doris, with her sister the next day.
That's fine.
And we was laughing about it, man.
I'm glad y'all laughed. I'm just letting you know I didn't ask the question.
Oh yeah.
It got put on me, and so then me being me, I just pissed on the flames. But I'm like, well, shit, since we're here. If you go back and listen to the tape, like they keep reiterating the shit. And so then they both were like, yeah. So yeah, Boog. And I was just like, oh, this is funny.
Oh, I missed that, man.
Yeah, because you was drinking out the bottle. That's why.
Drinking out the bottle every night.
Yeah, I know, bro. Out the bottle every night, bro.
Anyway.
I don't know how prepared I am outside of my conspiracy I have, but
What you got? Let's start with your conspiracy, sir. I want to know.
I don't know how.
I want to know.
So it's not a major conspiracy. It's just odd shit to me. So
okay, let's go.
Hear me
Speak
out.
on it.
The subway shooter.
Okay.
You mean to tell me in New York City, New York Cityans, I don't even know if that's how you say them, will tell you a train, they'll stop the trains for all kind of bullshit. Like if some people doing some bullshit, I'll stop the trains. Yeah. So you mean to tell me New York City, subway shooter,
okay,
throw smoke bombs, pew pew pews people. I don't think he killed anybody. I could be wrong. Pew pew pew, injures people. Trains don't stop. He hops on a train. He gets away. They don't find him. The cameras don't work. Then he calls and tells on himself. They still don't pick him up. Somebody else helps pick him up. Like,
from what I heard, he walked up to some kind of officer and said, "I think y'all looking for me." Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he had. It's like, and then to come to find out, it's like a 63-year-old black dude, bro.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Man, I'm not saying that it's a conspiracy. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying that it's an elaborate cover up for something.
Okay.
It just seems odd to me, bro, that like a 63-year-old man is hitting the subway, boom, 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 smoke bombs, pew, 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 gets away and tells on himself, bro. It just seems odd to me. It seems odd.
I mean, I can't dispute that it seems odd. The conspiracy theory, I would just want to know, well, okay, well, I agree with you 127% about the oddities.
Right. Now, I don't know what they're trying to cover up, so I don't know what they don't want us to know. Now, of course, my conspiracy isn't just out of thin air. Yeah. Some people, I've heard a conspiracy that China is locking down people, sealing them up in their rooms, in their apartments, in their homes. You can't leave. Athletes are dropping dead from the vaccination, and to cover it up because they don't want us to know what's going on, they pulled this whole elaborate subway shooter because it's all over the world's news. I'm not taking it that far. I'm simply saying the subway shooter shit seems odd as fuck. If it came, if we would have found out it was like a 42-year-old ex-Marine or some shit, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But it's
now I'm going to call you to the square.
Call me to the square.
Starting early.
Call me to the square.
Now you, AR Dub, aka, Mr. Mean. You told me that there are some people who are not in the Army who shoot better than Army veterans, and have all kind of tactical training. When we talking about guns, and you were telling me that just because you were in the Army didn't mean you were a good shooter, and that there are people who shoot better than people that are in the Army.
That is correct. Actually, some of your best shooters aren't in the service.
Okay,
that's
so
and actually, and if you talk to servicemen, they'll tell you the qualifications to even use your gun are easy as fuck to hit.
Yeah, so his not being in the service shouldn't particularly dictate his ability to use the weapon, evade the police or anything, because
I think, and I'm
not agreeing with that. I'm just saying, per the way that you're the way it seemed like you're painting the picture.
I'm really when I said if you told me he was like a 40-something-year-old Marine or ex-Marine, so that would have been more believable.
It's kind of stereotypical.
No, because when I say that, most Marines are trained to handle their weapon better than you would just a regular Army infantryman. And then he's younger, bro, so he can move around. Like, it's believable if a 40-year-old or 30-year-old, man, even like a 50-year-old, like with the smoke bombs, like he in Modern Warfare, but he's 60-something, bro.
Like you're age shaming right now.
I'm age shaming a little bit, bro. I know
we have older listeners who I care about.
I'm 41.
Who I care about.
I'm 41, and me tucking
there
the
are
ball
older listeners
and throwing smoke bombs, bro. And I can still bend and move and jump. And it ain't like homie was, he didn't look like he was like The Rock's 63, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
He looked like he was like I drunk Hennessy a lot in my 30s, 40s, and 50s, 63.
Look, man, stranger things have happened. You've seen stranger things in your life.
The show? Yeah, I have. I've seen the show.
Huh? Not the show. I'm talking about you've seen stranger things in person. You in your lifetime, you've seen some strange. We've been together. When we were driving one day on 59, and out of the blue, we saw sand falling from sky. You know what I'm saying?
We did.
We did. So, and we're like, how could that even happen in that space? It wasn't even a curve. It was just for whatever reason.
Well, we figured out it was an overpass, and that 18-wheeler was going to flip over that bitch.
Yeah, but I'm saying on the overpass wasn't even curved. It was a straight overpass. So how do you swerve on a straight overpass?
He hit that angle too fast.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm saying strange things happen. That's one of the smaller strange things. We've seen. I've been a part of some strange situations. Where it's like, man, hold on, what happened to Bug? Where's he at?
You always a part of some strange shit.
And I could be sitting on the front lawn of a club, sleep.
Yeah. Oh, but see, time out though.
That's strange.
But the two strange things that you just mentioned
Yeah.
We have scientific data to back them up. Meaning, yes, to us, the overpass was straight. But in reality, the 18-wheeler driver hit the curve going too fast, and the guardrail saved him from falling over and killing us. But we did see sand falling, from the overpass.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the second thing was, well, you were drunk and just fell asleep in the front lawn of an establishment. All of those two things are explainable.
Yeah, I'm so intricate with this talk game, man. Because I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I knew where you were going next, and so patiently I waited for you to explain your position. You know what I'm saying? And and all your points were 100% valid, but the cold thing I'm gonna do because I got a character that's gonna come out in a second. In fact, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and bring him out. I got this character, baby. His name is Jimmy. Jimmy's always right.
Jimmy is always right.
Jimmy know what he does. He does what he knows. You see what I'm saying?
He does. Say that one more time. Jimmy what?
See what I'm saying? This is Jimmy. Okay. So check this out. Hold on. Put my headphones on so I can hear what she's saying. Okay.
This nigga done changed the whole outfit already.
Outfit.
An entire outfit already.
This is Jimmy. See what I'm saying? This is Jimmy. See, okay, my finger's right. Okay, there we go. All right. So see what I'm saying? This is Jimmy, right? You see what I'm saying? And Jimmy, look, so I let you do what you had to do. I was telling you, I knew where you was going. I know he was going from the year green. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, you really making more point for me. See, in those two scenarios, the reason why we know the outcome, because we know all the information. See, we have all, not pieces. We have all the information. I've been drinking. I drank too much. I'm a damn fool. You're laying down in the car. That makes sense, right? We know the curve, the science, all that. With this shooter, we don't know all the information.
No, we don't.
So the more information we learn, the less crazy it's going to sound. It's still going to be crazy, baby. But it's not going to be crazy they ain't going to be spontaneous crazy.
Oh, I don't disagree. I'm not saying that it's that outlandish where it couldn't happen. I just think it's strange.
Yeah, it's strange, but stranger things have happened.
All the money that these police departments spend, you mean to tell me none of the cameras worked on that day?
I mean, what part of town was it in?
See, I see where you're going with that. Yes,
was it in the port side of town where the cameras never worked?
Well, I don't know. It's a subway system. I feel like the camera should always work in a subway.
How many crimes are committed on the subway per year?
I don't know. I feel like a lot though. It's the subway.
Yeah.
I mean, you listen.
Do they
to
all
niggas,
get solved by the camera?
You
Probably
listen
not.
to niggas from New York, and it's like, you gotta stay strapped on the subway.
I don't think it's that serious, son. I'm just, I'm Jimmy. I'm not saying I know everything, but my last name is always right. I've never been on the
subway, so I couldn't even tell you. Subways don't even sound fun. Outside of the sandwich shop, no, I've never been.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I know everything. I'm just saying my last name is always right. So,
However, man, it would be cool if I could purchase one of those out of use platforms. I know in New York, they say some of these platforms they don't use anymore. People have bought them and turned them into clubs or restaurants, shit like that. That'd be kind of fire, bro. If I had my own private subway car that could take me to my own private subway station little situation.
Oh, so you saying you got a rolling thing going, baby? Like a rolling subway?
Nah, it's the station, bro. They have platforms they don't use anymore.
Oh, so you got to have a special train to go to that station, though, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Some real slick shit.
I saw a movie yesterday with Kid Cudi. And
don't sound like a movie I want to watch.
You know what? It wasn't a bad. It's called X. X.
X?
Yeah.
Why you got a lisp?
We know Jimmy. Jimmy is the ladies love the lisp.
Do the men love the lisp as well? Is Jimmy a pansexual?
Jimmy very much is all about the ladies. My cousin, Jimmy, is the third cousin of the ladies, man. We share a grandmother. So
I see what you're doing. You're trying to get away to rock your wig and be straight, opposed to the gay times you've rocked your wig.
First off, we're not going to use those words on this podcast. We have too many LGBTQ. When you say LGBTQ2, you already automatically turn into a Louisiana person. When you say, every time you try to say it, yes, I'm going to the so and so and so and so, in the LGBTQ2, the LB, etouffee.
Okay.
Call it the etouffee. What was I saying? What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Threw me off. You threw Jimmy off.
How long is Jimmy gonna be here?
I feel like I don't know. It depends on how Jimmy feels. You know what I'm saying? You got some. I got a tidbit of knowledge for you. I'll give you some Jimmy knowledge and I'll leave. Okay. Do you know who actually started frying the chicken first?
White people or black people? Is that what you're asking me?
This who? Period.
Like the person?
The peoples.
I don't know.
PEEPTHSLS. Peoples.
I don't know. I'm not a fried chicken expert. I don't really like fried chicken as much as you probably think I do. I just don't.
I mean, it's Good Friday, and
if I had to pick one, I would like fried fish more than fried chicken.
I guess
if I just got to pick one,
I'm not a competition.
I like fried chicken wings, bro. Like I like lemon pepper. Like I like lemon pepper wings, but just straight up fried chicken. Like I ain't gotta have fried chicken, bro.
This makes me wonder how you're married, man, because I feel like you threw out the old for the new.
Like how you had like the little 4-piece. They asked you like one has to go in the spaghetti, barbecue, fried catfish, fried chicken. The fried chicken can go for me. If you told me I had to live on
going crazy right now.
If you told me I had to live on this earth and not eat another piece of fried chicken again in my life, I would be fine with it.
I think the audio on my side is just kind of frizzy.
Because it's not saying I'm not eating chicken anymore. It's just saying I don't have to have fried chicken.
Because it's delicious.
It's what?
But it's delicious.
It's delicious?
It's delicious. That's what I said. Delicious.
Jimmy definitely likes men. Go ahead, though.
I feel like that's homophobic, but I'm going to let you make it today. So the Scottish were the first peoples to decide to take the food and fry it. Now, this could have came from the African descendants, because there's rumors that there were tribes that were burning oils and dumping the fish, dumping the chickens in the oil. But formerly, most notably, the Scottish would fry the fish, but they didn't use the batter. They would just put the chicken in the oil.
Hey, be honest with you, like fried chicken wings naked, like no flour, just naked. You season them and throw them in there, bro. They taste a little better to me instead of all that bullshit ass breading or flour.
Jimmy is not going to allow you to talk bad about fried chicken in his presence.
I'm saying you season them up.
It's not going to happen.
Put a little bit of mustard on them for the crispiness and just drop them in the oil. Yeah.
You're not going to say derogatory things about fried chicken.
I just don't have to have fried chicken.
I didn't. You can have your choice, sir. Your choice is your choice, sir. But you cannot say derogatory things about chicken in Jimmy's presence.
Well, tell Jimmy to go home.
You not the boss of Jimmy first. You're not gonna boss Jimmy around.
Where Jimmy boyfriend at? That's who the boss is.
See what I'm saying? Jimmy's not gonna let you allow the LGBTQ. It's gonna be on you. The LGBTQ too.
Do we got guests tonight, man?
We should. I'm waiting on the guests to respond.
But they're not gonna respond if you're talking to them like this.
And they gonna look, man. I could talk to them any kind of way I want to. Jimmy always right.
Well, while Jimmy is being always right, I think we need to let the audience know who we truly are.
Now let's begin the story.
That time, motherfuckers. Dub down, motherfuckers.
H-Town's finest 16 Shots podcast.
I'm lightning with the blame man.
Yes. It is us. It is the 16 Shots podcast with Jimmy, a.k.a. JB, and AR Dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm going to tell you what I meant.
What's going down?
You changed that man. That man said his name was Jimmy. Always right.
Oh, my bad. Jimmy.
That was that man's name. I ain't got nothing to do with that man. Don't put me in that man business.
I don't know, man. Y'all look alike. Are y'all like twins? Is he your twin brother?
He's like my third cousin on my mama's sister's side. By marriage.
By marriage.
By marriage.
Ladies man or Pootie Tang?
Ladies man, of course. What are you talking about?
Do you not like Pootie Tang?
Pootie Tang, I mean, tippy tie now. But nah, he didn't miss it. Pootie Tang was hard. I mean, it was hard, but it wasn't. Ladies man. Pootie Tang, Chris Rock was in Pootie Tang. That's probably what made it kind of like, you know.
He got his shit slapped out of him too, bro.
Everybody, Pootie Tang slapped everyone.
Everybody.
So, everybody got it. Nobody was.
But he didn't slap. What? It wasn't Biggie Smalls. What was her name, bro?
Oh, Wanda
Sykes.
Yeah. That was his main thing.
It looked weird, bro. I think that was the purpose of it, bro. She just looked so weird trying to be attracted to a man, bro.
There you go. You just want the LGBTQ to attack us.
No, it's weird, bro. Like Wanda Sykes, we all know she, you know. And so it's awkward. She was too feminine in the movie. She was trying to be like a hooker, bro, and it just was awkward to see Wanda Sykes playing as a hooker, bro.
Man, if she wants to be a hooker, to me,
she didn't want to be a hooker, bro.
Whatever she decides to be, that's what she can be, man.
I'm glad you got this up, bro. All right,
bullet, man.
Let me ask you a question. Who is the father of mumble rap?
The first mumble rapper or the father? I mean, that's a better question.
Not the first mumble rapper. Who is the father of who birthed these mumble rappers?
Who birthed them?
I believe
they're the kids. They're the sons of Bone and 3-6.
They're the sons of Bone and 3-6.
Mm-hmm.
See, I disagree.
Mm-hmm. Speak on it.
I think the father of mumble rappers is Wayne.
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead. But speak on it.
If you truly want it, so in my theory is this: the father of like the lead mumble rapper, to me is Future.
Yes.
I feel like Future hopped on the scene and he blew up mumble rap.
I agree.
It was Future, then it was Thugger. And somewhere in between.
I think Thugger was first. I'm not sure.
So Future rap was Future 100 because Future's older than Slim. Future's older than Young Thug. And he was rapping before Thug. And he was rapping regular at first. And then he started mumbling.
Okay.
And I think the next notable mumble rapper after, and this is only my opinion, after Future was Thugger. Both Future and Thugger look up to Wayne. While Wayne never was a mumble rapper, I think he birthed these mumble rappers. That whole period when Wayne was sipping syrup 5 times a day and popping pills too, he started slurring his speech and mumbling a little bit.
But he was always
like, was spitting though. He never was a mumble rapper.
I'm saying. Like the mumble rappers don't be really spitting though. They just be mumbling. That was the whole thing. Like that.
I'm saying, bro, Wayne had like 2 or 3 mixtapes where he was just and he was kind of mumbling, but he was slurring his words because he was always on lean. I think Future heard that shit, bro, and took off. And then Thugger came behind him because Thugger looked up to Wayne. Like Wayne was Thugger's rap god. You know what I'm talking about?
Wayne is a lot of people rap god.
Okay, I might be wrong.
You don't think so?
No, I'm
not disputing. I'm just saying. I mean, I think some of your points, like they have double-edged swords, kind of. That's not a bad thing or anything. I'm just saying that, you know. Stay. So, who is your favorite mumble rapper?
I don't have a favorite mumble rapper. I hate mumble rap.
So you don't like See, I'm saying you got because it's hard to say. Have you heard XYZ?
So I do. So I'll say this: I've listened to the mumble rappers. So for me, the mumble rapper thing is this: the mumble rappers beats be fire, bro. Like production is fire.
Yeah,
I've heard like one or two songs I like from Uzi. I don't fuck with Lil Yachty. Kodak, I heard a song or two from Kodak. Like I said, the Migos. The Migos actually go hard. The Migos really ain't mumble rappers.
But it ain't safe for you.
The Migos really ain't mumble rappers. Like the Migos actually got a couple of tracks this fire. Like I like the little Migos and Young Boy Never Broke Again song.
Are you talking about the one that we could have done like 10 years ago? But yeah, like don't use the same beat. Don't use the same beat. Talking about that one.
I thought we actually did the song.
They use the same. Ooh, they use the same.
No, we actually did the song. Like against.
Yeah, but we changed the beat.
No. Against.
Yeah.
Against. At the time, the label heads orders, if you want to say. We recorded the song, and the first rendition and recording of the song on the beat is the best version of that song.
I agree.
I got it somewhere floating around here, bro. It was the best version of the song. And it was me, Human Head, and it was the best version of the song.
It was.
And we should have just put the song out like that.
We should just roll just like the same way.
We should have. But
yeah.
The rest of these niggas on the screen.
So you don't know who this is right here.
I don't fuck with Lil Pump.
Okay, you know this is right here, right?
The nigga in the Luigi hat?
Yeah.
Who was the nigga in the Luigi hat?
That's Thugger. Ain't it?
I don't know who that is.
Is that Thug? I think it is. I don't know. That's Ugly God, I think.
I don't fuck with Young Thug, not because I have a beef with him. I just don't understand half shit he was saying.
About this is weird. I'm doing
that's
this
Kodak. Kodak. It's Kodak. And then I don't fuck with Lil Yachty.
Okay.
Uzi, I don't know who this dude is over here with the little triangle. I don't like this shit.
Oh man, you just picked up the most random thing not to like about him. Like, man, I don't like the nigga facial hair.
No,
man.
I ain't got nothing against him. I don't like the facial hair.
Yeah, I got you. I think, like, I think that if you gave more mumble rap a chance, you would have more likes of it.
I don't want to listen to it.
Cause like that's the song you was liking, the one the ignorant song we played on the pod before.
Oh, only like you talking about Spot 'em?
Yeah, Spot 'em got him. Yeah. Okay, so
but
look,
see, I only like the ignorance of it though.
That's what I'm saying. But Gucci Gang, that song that Lil Pump got, Gucci Gang, that's an ignorant song, bro.
And it's a bop.
Have you ever heard the song before?
Yeah, it's a bop too.
But like the lyrics though, what you talking about?
Nah, I just listen to the hook and the beat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It said, "All my bitches love cocaine."
Yeah, I don't listen to a nigga long enough to hear this shit.
I get out from my drugs from my granny. I do.
Damn.
Like it's ignorant.
And see, that's why I like the ignorance of the Migos and Young Boy song, because it's ignorant.
Yeah, I think.
And the Spot 'em got him shit.
Yeah,
it's straight ignorant, bro. Now the problem is, I tried to go listen to some more Spot 'em got him, and it was even more ignorance, but it wasn't catchy ignorance. Now I'll say this: some people try to label Sauce Walker as a mumble rapper, and I don't think Sauce is a mumble rapper.
If Yachty is a mumble rapper, if Gucci mumble rapper, then yeah, he definitely is, bro.
Gucci is not a mumble rapper.
Who not?
Gucci not a mumble rapper, bro. As in Gucci Mane?
Yeah, he trap.
Yeah, right. he trap. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, but what? He got a bunch of the South Walker.
I got so much pepper jack I should have opened up a deli.
I mean, he got bars. He got bars, but he got a bunch. He got bars.
Sauce
but he also
ain't
got
a mumble rapper, bro. I don't think we can say. I don't think Sauce ain't a mumble rapper, bro. Sauce Walker? Nah. He's an ignorant trap rapper, maybe, but not a mumble rapper. No. I don't know how much of a mumble rapper Yachty is. I mean, not Yachty, but Uzi. But everything I've listened to
is
of
definitely
Uzi,
mumble.
he don't be mumbling though.
You just heard what you heard. You ain't heard his biggest hits. Them definitely mumbles like the
Was Juice WRLD a mumble rapper?
Yeah.
Maybe I got an issue with the niggas I can't understand. Like, I don't understand Future half the time. Like, only thing I understood was I just fucked your bitch in my Gucci flip flops. I understood that. And the rest of the shit, I don't know what he's saying. And Young Thug, bro, nah, this nigga
sound old, but it's cool. No.
I know. And then the Young Thug shit where I didn't even realize the nigga said he wore the dress to hide the stick. I just said, okay.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Real life is stranger than fiction, bro. Like, is he just making that up to get to pass on like, hey, I just don't want to get ostracized wearing this dress?
I don't think he care.
Or did he really or does he really wear the dress to hide the stick?
I don't know.
Because if he did, that would be kind of hard.
Pause. I'm a Griselda, Pusha T, joke button kind of guy. Pause. Say, man, these new niggas, man, these new young niggas, they gotta chill the fuck out with the Joe Budden hate, by the way, bro. Cause I just had a whole argument with Pause.
Okay, so yeah, like stay on that note, man. So what do you think about you've been there for a couple, well, let's stay with mumble rappers. Could you see yourself cultivating a mumble rapper into being like a more classical rapper?
I think that's what Lil Baby is.
Lil Baby's 100% a mumble rapper.
I think Lil Baby is the evolution of a mumble rapper because I can actually listen to Lil Baby and I know what he's saying. And so to me, that's the difference. That's why I would say Young Thug, Future are true mumble rappers. Because I don't know what the fuck they saying sometimes. Lil Baby is, to me, he raps, I know what he's saying. It's just it's like a, how can I describe it? It's like his pocket is being hyper. You know what I'm saying?
From Lil Baby?
Lil Baby, in a certain aspect of it. Because he be rapping and he don't be mumbling. He'd be like, I don't know. It's weird to explain, bro.
He be yeah, it's the same tone. He's more, I guess.
But you know what he's saying. It's the same tone, but he's not mumbling. I hear what he's saying. I can listen to the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's subjective. That's subjective.
Same thing with 21. Like 21, I know what he's saying. It be some bullshit and don't rhyme.
Yeah.
But I know what he's saying. Some Young Thug be harmonizing and melodic, and that's why they came up with that whole new best melodic rapper. That whole bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're saying the nigga is
melodic rapper.
Yeah, but some of them, these niggas ain't
Bone Thugs and Harmony,
these
man.
niggas is James
the
Brown.
Babies of Bone.
They James Brown and rap, bro. That's what they doing.
They the sons of. That's why I say they the sons of Bone Thug, because when they try to when Shay Whitey tries to classify it, the good thing about Shay Whitey is that they be bland, and so they don't have the flavor and the style like we have to be able to, like, you know, sauce up a definition.
I'm gonna tell you why they're not the sons of them, though.
But okay, let me finish. And I'll
finish your point. Finish your point, and I think your point is valid. Finish your point.
Okay, and so I think that they're the sons of them because when a person who is on the outside of the culture looking in, they like, oh damn, that's melodic rap. You know, that mumble, that's melodic rap. But if you go to Bone, these niggas literally, we are Bone Thugs in harmony. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, our kids are gonna be melodic.
All of that is 100% true.
Yeah.
But you know why it don't fly? And when I say it don't fly, I'm not saying your take doesn't fly. I'm gonna tell you why that doesn't fly.
Why it don't fly too?
Because them niggas don't know who Bone is. But you know who they know? They know who Wayne is.
Well, that don't mean nothing though.
It do because
no,
how can you be my influence if I don't listen to you?
Man, do you know who? Okay, let me see. Do you know who the linebacker who inspired Mike Singletary is?
No, I don't.
Exactly, because that's before your time. But
I know who Mike Singletary is, and he inspired
because that's
me.
your time.
So
that's
if I'm drawing inspiration, let's say prime example. I don't know who Junior Seau's inspiration was. R.I.P. the late Junior Seau. But in high school, middle school, playing linebacker, I drew inspiration from Junior Seau.
Yeah.
Now, let's say in theory, Junior Seau's inspiration was, I don't know, fucking name a linebacker, name an old school linebacker, Dick Buckus.
Dick Buckus.
Let's say if he drew inspiration from Dick Buckus.
Hold on, was Dick Buckus a linebacker or was he
I don't know,
tight end?
but we just gonna roll with it.
He's a tight end,
It doesn't
man.
matter. It sounds like an aggressive.
No, you're right. Dick Buckus was the linebacker. You hear that? That me buzzing or you buzzing?
As you.
Oh, but you're right. He was a linebacker. Mike Dick was tight end.
Yeah, if he drew his inspiration from Dick Buckus.
It's a hard name, by the way.
It is. Pause. But I don't know who Dick Buckus is. So when I know, but I'm just in the example, I don't know who he is. So man, I just come play this game and I aspire to be Junior Seau. I wear 55. Yeah. I tackle like him. I try to grow wavy hair.
Haven't had the wavy flat top hair with the puff like him. Yeah. But then what I'm saying.
But I don't know.
But
I
you
don't
really
know,
a fan. If you really a fan.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know who the fuck Dick Buckus is.
But if you really a fan,
I am
you would
the
know
son.
who he is.
So that would make me the son of Junior Seau.
You'd be the knowing son of Seau, but in actuality.
But I'm not because I don't know. I don't know. Now, if
you don't know. That's you, but the world knows.
But it doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
It doesn't. So look, it don't matter what the world knows about inspiration. This is what my inspiration is. If my inspiration is this,
it does.
Right here, no. If my inspiration is this,
is Michael
right
Jackson.
Here, if my inspiration is Usher, my inspiration is Usher.
Yeah.
Now Usher's inspiration could be Mike. Now in the grand,
so that means
in the grand scheme of things,
yeah.
I am just another son of Mike.
That's what I'm saying.
In the grand scheme.
That's what I'm talking about.
But in the scheme of the current, I draw my. Who the fuck is Mike Jackson? I don't know who that old albino ass nigga is. I'll fuck with Usher. Usher Raymond. That's what I fuck with.
Yeah. So like you said, you
can't be my inspiration if I don't know you.
Today has been one of them days where I've just let you talk your way into saying that I'm right. I ain't here to say I'm right.
Well,
it's not being right.
It's not a right. It's not a right or wrong. But
you're right. But I'm saying, I have let you make my points for me, and just sit back and be like, I ain't gotta say nothing.
But I'm not making your point though.
Yes, you are, because you just said in the grand scheme they sons of Mike. I said
in the grand scheme of things, yes, they're all sons of Mike.
Yeah. So in the grand scheme, you were son of Discus, man.
No,
if you follow Junior Seau,
but I'm following Junior Seau.
Yeah, Junior Seau.
I don't even know who Dick Buckus is. He the son of him. Yeah, but he the son of him. You ain't gotta know. But let me ask you a question though. When you ask me who my inspiration is, and I tell you, that's who my inspiration is. It doesn't matter who his inspiration is.
I wish we was arguing right now. I wish right now we was in a heated argument about this.
Perfect example.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me say, because we was in a heated argument, I just started yelling, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
See, I listened
to you know, you know.
I've listened to the Joe Budden podcast, and there's a lot of yelling that goes on. Yeah. Amongst the guys. But I think our biggest situation is we don't talk about the same thing in a certain sense. So we'll be talking. Listen to what I'm saying. We'll be talking about something. Like if I'm saying, "Hey man, I think these mumble rappers really are sons of Wayne," because Wayne, it's no Secret, Wayne started sipping lean and was slurring his lyrics.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think your Bone Thugs and Harmony and your do or dies and your fucking 3 6s. I don't think that really was mumble rappers. Them niggas was like Twister, Bone. Them niggas is melodic, fast rapping niggas.
Time out. See, I'm in a Jovian mood today, right? As I always am. But I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to. I feel like you're doing it again, and
Doing what again?
You're doing it again, bro. You're doing it again.
What am I doing?
You making my point for me again, bro.
But you let me finish my point though.
Okay, go ahead. But what you're saying is agreeing with what I'm saying.
But I don't think they are mumble rappers though.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you one question. It's not a yes or question. Just give me how you feel.
All right.
Were there a lot of people or a segment of the population that were like, I can't understand what Bone's saying. They rapping too fast.
And that's the difference. They're rapping.
No.
But you're right.
Yeah,
you are correct. But I think that's the difference. The difference is they were rapping too fast.
Were they?
They were. They were rapping.
Were they?
They were rapping fast and using words that sounded fast in certain cadences. There's an art.
Were they? Were they really?
Yes. There's an art to rapping.
Sure.
Yes. There's an art.
Be positive.
Yes. There's an art to rapping fast, and then there's Young Thug. You can't tell me that what Young Thug does and what Bone Thug and Harmony does is the same. You can't tell me that.
No, it is in a sense. Because what I'm saying, watch this. What I'm saying is,
you can get coherent lyrics from Bone. I don't know what the fuck Young Thug be saying.
Because you just can't catch the cadence, bro. Because you old.
This nigga don't be saying words, bro.
Yes, he do. You just old, bro.
Well,
all the girls in the club, I got my eyes on you. All the girls in the club, I can play some Future. I be, you know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on. What you talking about? You talking about Future or Young Thug? Which one?
Talking about Future.
We was talking about Young Thug though.
Future, Young Thug too.
But I was talking about Young Thug. Now you just said a bunch of mumbling and then like 2 words, and that's what I get from Young Thug. I get 2 real words, and then I get mumbling. Now, for me, Bone Thugs and Harmony, you can literally slow the tape down and hear what they're saying.
You can do the same thing with them. When's the last time you heard some? When's the last time? I'm asking you a question. When's the last time that you heard some Thugger or some Uzi or any mumble rapper slow down? Any mumble rapper. Slow down.
The funny thing is, I haven't. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not.
I know you haven't
because it's not my cup of tea, bro.
Yeah, I know you listen. And I'm just saying. I know that you have not listened to any mumble rap screw. I know.
I'm never listening to no. But that is defiling the legend of Screw.
It go hard, bro. Because it's like just like Bone, bro. If Bone was cool, that was straight. But Screw made Bone 200 times better. And if you listen to Bone today, bro, they not even rapping that fast, man. They not even rapping that fast, bro. For real. Like them calling me Mr. Bill Collector and their money. Yeah, like they're on the beat. They're just rapping with the tempo as opposed to rapping to the beat, to the bass. Like we used to hear.
But they're still saying coherent words though.
Bro, I asked you a question. There's a section of the population and in the more might be closer to 50, but more than 20 and 30 that would be like they rap too fast. That's it. And I can't understand what they're saying.
Again,
right?
It's the difference between you rap too fast and you just not saying words.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're saying they're not saying words because you can't catch the cadence. That's the same thing I think it was with Bone.
I've 100% listened to Future and Young Thug, and in between words, these niggas making up shit. And I'm not saying rappers don't do that, but what I'm saying is some niggas do it more than other.
I got y'all back. For all the Future fans out there, I got y'all back, man. Like the Pelicans are dismantling the Clippers, man, and Paul George got COVID.
I thought the
Which is
Clippers got
crazy.
eliminated already.
No, they was in the 8th seed. So 8 and I mean no, that was in the 7th seed. So 7
I'm
to 8
confused
play.
now, bro. So why was
I'm
Pat
gonna
Beverly
explain
talking?
it to you,
No, I'm
bro.
saying why was Pat Beverly talking so much cash money shit?
I'm gonna explain it to you. Okay, so you got 7, 8, 9, 10. Those two play. If if 7 and 8 play, and whoever wins that game, they in. And the loser of that game plays the winner of 9, 10. So Clippers played. They was 9. They played 10 Spurs. They beat the Spurs. So they got to play again to get that 8 spot. And that's what they play. They play New Orleans. New Orleans beat whoever they played. Whoever they played. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like some bullshit.
And Pat Beverly, the Clippers traded him last year because he was like, they were saying he was broke up and he was injury prone, whatever. So they traded him. So that's why he felt like that. Which I feel him, but then, bro, you went too far, man. Like then, the Minnesota is sorry as hell. So the playoffs
is Pat
bigger.
Beverly really a factor?
He's a factor.
Who's the better factor? Pat Bev or PJ Tucker?
Pat Bev. Last night, Pat Bev was a bigger factor than Cat Towns.
How?
Because Carlton Towns was like 7 points, man. 7 points.
How many points Pat Beverly have?
He had like 11.
Okay.
But
he ain't trash, bro. He not trash. He's not trash. Niggas trying to make it sound like he's trash. He ain't trash, but
nobody in the NBA is trash, man. Nobody
you're
in
right.
the NBA is trash.
The sorriest person on the bottom of the NBA's roster will go into anybody's gym and make everybody in that gym look like amateurs.
You know what the problem? You know the issue with NBA players?
What is it?
It be mental, and it be social. It be mental skills, and like they can't lock in because they physically built to do whatever.
Who was that?
But
I forgot which NBA player it was, but they were saying you got some dudes that's in the league, like your top 5 coldest NBA players really ain't the coldest NBA players in the league. But some of them dudes get in the league and they making a living. They cool. They chilling.
I'm saying, yeah, that's why it's mental and it's social. So like some people like the social part about it, or it's social and it's social economic. So if I've been broke my whole life and I've been playing to get money and I got money, why I'm still playing? I'm
gonna say this and I'm gonna go out on a limb. We have some listeners that feel that I'm a LeBron James. Well, they think we both are LeBron James haters.
I'm not a hater. Nobody.
I find myself defending LeBron James sometimes, but I'm gonna say it, and it's not a knock on LeBron.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith has a way better skill set than LeBron James.
Yeah, that's the truth, bro.
And if J.R. Smith, like, I ain't gonna say, if J.R. Smith really gave a fuck.
Like J.R. Smith's problem was mental and social. He didn't have the social skills to be able to, but it had a lot to do with him coming out of high school, like him playing to get money, but he had the social skills to be able to maneuver, to be able to be when he wanted to be a superstar, and the social economic part kicked in too. Because like I said, I come from high school, I ain't never had nothing, I got something, and the mental, he would have lapses, you know what I'm saying, mental lapses, you know what I'm saying, but they expected it because he came out of high school, you know what I'm saying, physically gifted like that, like he came out of high school creating dunks, you know what I'm saying,
on the break for no reason, just 360 from free throw damn there, bro. I mean, with ease.
J.R. Smith, you see what you're talking about now, like, because he never had a chance to really sit down and go to school. He go to Howard for what, a semester? You see how he talking? You see what he talking about?
I feel like he been on that shit though, bro. Like,
nah.
I feel like he always was slightly different. Like,
nah, he ain't been on what he talking about now, because he even said it when he's like, look, when I came in, the reason why I can say this, because I came into the league doing all the dumb things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had no education on it. I ain't had no understanding. Yeah, like you say, he's like, shit, we go to the club and mess off enough money to change our hood forever.
Yeah.
Every night, 3-4 times a night. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So It is what it is. Miles Turner, to me, that's another one. Like that desire, that passion, like, you know, that's what makes Jordan so special, man. That's why LeBron could never compare to Jordan, because Jordan's mindset was different. You know what I'm saying?
Shaq said nobody was scared of LeBron.
This is mindset different. You scared of him physically because he's a beast, he big, but
Shaq saying
as
nobody
far as
was scared. It's like Shaq saying nobody's scared of LeBron. He's a nice guy.
he's a nice guy, and you know that he don't have no he has to be turned on, which is, you know what I'm saying, he got to be turned on to be whereas Jordan walk in the gym, Bird walk in the gym like, hey, I ain't getting it, yeah.
So I told some, we got two young listeners. You know, the young men, they younger than us. And I told them, and like in a text thread, I was like, man, look, the GOAT term is thrown around like loosely because they are proponents of LeBron is the greatest of all time. And I said, look, he ain't the greatest of all time. And actually, if you really want to throw that term around, it's probably people who predate Jordan that get the GOAT tag. So it really should be greatest of your era.
Don't know. No, because I'm saying,
but I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's always a what you've done for me lately type situation. No, I'm not saying that I'm not saying what you believe is false. I'm going by the commentators and all of that shit. Look, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, LeBron is gonna be an afterthought, and it's gonna be some nigga hooping, and they're gonna say he the GOAT. It's always gonna change.
No, but see, I think you mixing up sensationalist journalism and, you know, just, you know, clickbait for actual sports conversation.
I'm gonna tell you why. But listen what I'm saying. There is a large number of people, not just there's a large number of people who saying LeBron is the GOAT over Jordan, and I think that's bullshit.
Let me tell you this. You know the only NBA players who say LeBron is better than Jordan?
We ain't talking about we're not talking about NBA players though.
That's what I'm saying, but they had the best insight.
No, they do, but we're not talking about them.
That's what I'm saying. The only greats that say LeBron is better than Jordan are the greats that Jordan beat. You don't hear nobody who beat Jordan when Jordan was at his prime be like, yeah, LeBron's better.
But the commentaries are coming from those players. Like those are the experts that should have the commentary. Like those are your peers, his basketballers, NBAers should be the ones who really vote on this because they're peers of these players. So I feel like they know the game. So if a guy like Shaq, if a guy like Magic, if a guy like whoever says Bird, you know what I'm talking, if they say, man, Jordan, go.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll with them before I roll with Nick Wright because Nick Wright is looking at stats. So Nick Wright is simply looking at stats. And then he's saying, well, LeBron's the GOAT. LeBron has had the most influence on the NBA, but that's because you're in your 30s and you are idolizing LeBron, so that's who you saw. Now, you're in your 30s, so you were able to see Jordan, but you saw the tail end of Jordan. You're not taking in consideration what Jordan did and the impact he made.
I just say it like this, man. Like the simplest way to end any conversation about is LeBron better than Jordan. What number does LeBron wear? What number did he when he came to the league? Why did he wear a number?
23.
Why did he wear a number? Like this after that, it's no more conversation.
He wears the number because he says that he drew inspiration from Jordan. But then if you hear him again, he will tell you, "Oh, well, I truly looked up to AI."
He never wore no number 1 or number 3.
No,
he wore number 23 in high school. He wore it in the NBA.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you.
And he wore the upside down Jordan for the Olympics. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I 100% agree with everything you're saying. I agree with you. So,
like, certain conversations to have with people, like, is like, I can't, I respect everybody's opinion. I respect their opinion, but your opinion could be wrong. your opinion could be wrong, man. But Jordan is, like, if you're saying that, the reason why you can't say that sons of Jordan are sons of Dr. J because Jordan looked up to Dr. J because Jordan added an element of the game that Dr. J didn't.
Well, time
out. Like
though.
I'm saying, like Mike Singletary didn't add a part to the game.
Time out though. Yeah. If you roll back to that,
Yeah.
Your Futures and your Young Thugs added an element to the game that Bone Thugs didn't.
No, he didn't.
Well, if you draw inspiration from somebody, you're gonna take what they did and you're gonna put a little bit of sauce on it. So that portion is incorrect. Jordan. So
no, you're not. You go.
Who do you draw inspiration from?
He said Dr. J.
No, I'm talking about you. Who do you draw inspiration from in something?
In basketball, I'll say
basketball.
Let's say basketball. I draw. Well, that's crazy. All players, but some of the ones that I particularly like, Stephon Marbury.
Bet. So let's say you made it to the league.
Yeah.
You turned out to be a superstar.
Yeah.
And you drew inspiration from Stephon Marbury.
Yeah.
There's going to be an element to your game that you added to that. Because there's something that you can do, even Boogie right now. There is something that Boogie can do in his prime that Stephon Marbury couldn't do.
What?
Oh, I don't know what it is. I'm just saying because it's unique to you.
And that's what I'm saying.
There's something, but there's something you do. So there's nothing you do that's unique to Boogie. You're just a carbon copy of somebody.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that and this is the way I feel about it. There's that's what I'm talking about goats. Like you talking about. There's something in so like there's things that Stephon Marbury did in his prime that can't nobody do.
Exactly, I agree.
Right? He could do everything that everybody can do. Like, how many times have I caught an alley on a 7-footer and switched hands and dunked it backwards? Like never, bro. And I ain't seen nobody else do it either.
But that was something unique to him, though. But you can say Sebastian Telfair had a part of his game.
He had I'm saying he had a part of his game. I didn't have his game. I had a part.
You can say Sebastian Telfair had a part of his game that was unique to Sebastian Telfair, right?
That's just you picking at pickles, man.
It's not that. All I'm saying is that you're saying that. All I'm saying is that you bring individuality to whatever you do.
But
so I might draw inspiration from someone, but I'm also putting my own spin on it, my own sauce on it. So if I'm drawing inspiration from someone, I'm going to take what they did and I'm going to try to duplicate it, and I'm going to put my own spin on it.
Okay, so how many players in the NBA do you think Jordan inspired in the 90s, 2000s? I'm just saying rhetorically, right? A bunch, right?
Of course,
a whole generation, right?
A whole generation.
How many of them would you compare to Kobe Bryant?
You can't, because Kobe was the closest to Jordan we're ever gonna see.
Okay, because Kobe emulated Jordan.
Everything Jordan did, everything to the T,
and he became a carbon copy to the point where 80% of his game is a carbon copy of Jordan. Of Jordan, right? Now, he's not the only person in the league that was inspired by Jordan 100%, but he was the only person that could duplicate it to that T. And because Jordan's personal, the standard he set was so high, I can go to football and Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens. Mm-hmm. Nobody else could duplicate Jerry Rice the way Terrell Owens did. Literally, when they was in camp, that was like everybody else was doing workouts. He's the only one that's hanging with me. He the only one, right? So he is so much like Rice that he's just like Rice. So, but you can't compare. Like, it ain't like you can't say it like, oh, well, we all. Yeah, I understand. We all individuals.
But let me ask you a question though. Yeah. What aspect of Kobe Bryant is different from Jordan?
Nothing, bro.
Okay.
Nothing. I'm just saying, like, really, 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 honestly, nothing. The mentality, the actual, like, he's such a carbon copy. The moves, everything. That's Jordan, bro. From the fadeaway jumper to the dunk.
That's why Jordan said the only person he probably couldn't beat one-on-one was Kobe because he stole all his moves. I think Kobe took Jordan's mentality, and I think he took it up a notch. I really do.
No, he didn't.
No, I think Kobe took Jordan's mentality and aggressiveness, and he took it up a notch. I think he took it up a notch.
To 5 rings?
Well, he didn't get 6, and I don't think the rings. I don't think the rings are necessarily the bar to say if he took that mentality and took it up a notch. But I think
to Kobe, a defensive MVP. I
think Kobe Bryant took Jordan's mentality of how he wanted to win and how he handled himself on the court. he mimicked it, and he took it to another level when it came to intensity to the game and how he approached the game.
No.
Yeah, see, Jordan.
He didn't take it up. How would you say take it a new level?
Because Jordan would go out and still party and bullshit, bro. Like he still would do that. You'll see Jordan out on the town, smoking cigars, gambling, all that shit, bro.
Come on, man. Colorado, bro.
NBA players will tell you.
Colorado, stop it.
What do you mean Colorado? Because he smashed a white woman in a hotel room?
So what I'm saying is, so you saying that Jordan wasn't doing, he was like, that's the way Jordan enjoyed himself. That's the way Kobe enjoys himself.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. Like,
No, you're saying that Jordan was focused, but he went and partied. I'm saying Kobe partied too. He just partied with white girls in Colorado, and that definitely wasn't the only time. That's the time he got caught.
I think you cut me off, but it's all
Go
good
ahead.
though. No, it's all good.
I didn't cut you off. You said that.
Nah, you didn't let me finish. It's all good. I want to talk about
Go ahead.
partying, bro, but it's all good.
What you talking about there?
No, I don't want to talk about
That's what you said.
That's not what I said at all.
You said that Jordan used to go out and blah blah blah.
And then what I said after that, and blah blah blah, and then what was I saying about Kobe?
And you said Kobe was focused.
And what was I saying in the middle of the focus?
But I said I stopped you right there. I said,
You stopped me, so you never heard the actual thought of the focus I was talking about, right?
But what I'm saying is it doesn't matter because
it doesn't matter. So what I was saying doesn't matter.
Listen, what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter that I cut you off. What matters is that I addressed what you said before. That doesn't stop you from finishing. And when I finish, that don't stop you from keep going. I'm just saying you said this thing, he did this thing. I'm like, he did the same thing. Not keep going. Like, it's not that I'm cutting you off to say that you can't finish. I'm just saying that you saying that Jordan, that Kobe didn't go out and party, or he didn't do go out, and I'm like, Colorado, bro, he went out and did the same shit Jordan did, just in a different way.
Gotcha. Oh, well, I'm agreeing with you.
I didn't say anything either. What you mean? I'm doing what you're doing. I'm following the lead.
Last time you got silent, you cussed me out because you said it was bad.
I ain't never cussed you out, man.
Yes, you did, bro. You told me.
I've cussed you out. I cussed you out.
You said I was playing games. You said I was just looking at the camera stupid.
I've never cussed you out.
I still have the file.
I doubt it too. You said I cussed you out.
Yeah, you said
I cussed you out.
You said I was playing fucking games. You said
that's
I was
cussing
being
you out?
childish. You said if I would have did
that's
that
cussing
shit.
you out.
Damn, you hanging on one word, bro. God damn.
What you mean? What you mean? I'm hanging on one. You said I cussed you out. I said I never cussed you out.
I don't want to argue semantics, Boog. You're right. I misspoke.
But I'm asking the question. Have I cussed you out?
I have just said I misspoke. I apologize for misspeaking,
You said
bro.
I cussed you out, man.
For the fourth time, I apologize for misspeaking.
I'm not. You have to apologize. I'm just saying.
For the fifth time, I am apologizing for misspeaking.
I'm not saying you got to apologize. I'm just saying that if I have cussed you out.
For the sixth time, I'm apologizing for misspeaking.
Man, keep going. I'm listening, sir.
I'm done.
I'm gonna die.
I don't. Where's our guest?
I don't know, bro.
Is it the same guest that we keep missing?
No, it's not.
No.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's different. I don't know. My phone gonna die, so and I got to set up that everything's perfect. You don't want to change things because it might go haywire. Let's have two more topics, then we can cut it. We got to talk about Mano
or Benzino?
Mano.
Not Benzino.
Not Benzino. If you want to talk about Benzino, we can. Okay, let's go Benzino. Why Benzino?
Well, talk about. I want to know what Mano did now because I don't know what he did. I've heard which Mano, the rapper Mano or the exec Mano?
The rapper? Who's the exec Mano?
It's some nigga named Mano running around here who was an exec. He used to work for Def Jam or something. He runs in that circle of those guys though.
Okay, so the rapper Mano.
Or is it Mano or Wayno? Which one is it?
You're talking about Wayno.
Wayno is the exec. Mano is the rapper. What Mano does?
Okay, so Mano was on a podcast with Angelique.
I heard about this. He was on the little sex pod.
Yeah, and he said his
lip service.
Lip service, yeah, and he's okay. Let me finish because it's parts to it. He said that his fantasy when he's with a white woman to be the runaway slave and whatever got right. Shortly after, in the car with Jim Jones, he was like, "Man, I was just joking. I think I can't take a joke. That never happened." You know what I'm saying? They all laughed about it. But even in that, even when he said it, one of the guests was like, hold up, bro. That's, so of course, the internets, they're gonna do what they do. So, what do what do you think about that statement? The whole
We can't have double standards. There are females who do this sex play or this role play with white men where they let them degrade them and they do the whole master slave thing. So if you live by the rule where I'm not going to kink shame, like don't yuck my yum is what some say. If that's what gets him off,
don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my yum.
How deep are you in, bro? Just talk to me. Let's talk. How deep are you in, man? What have you? Just for the pod. What have? Because I'm open and honest with the things that I've done, as far as just I guess kink or just experiences, whether it be going to a new beach or saying.
Oh, I don't experience. I haven't experienced these things. I just read up on these things, so I don't. Like I read up on different role play,
yuck.
Pet play.
So you telling me
like pet play or like the doll?
It's
play,
my turn to throw you under the bus.
Where young ladies dress up as dolls. I think it's weird as fuck.
You telling me that all you do is read up on something and we're like, that's interesting, and then go on to the next thing in life.
Oh, I'll go to an experience, but I won't. They're not.
Oh, okay,
okay. Dabbled in these things. Like,
okay.
We'll go be voyagers and watch, but
I think it's voyeurs, but yeah.
Voyagers, it's all the same.
Voyager is a traveler, and a voyeur is a watcher.
How you know we don't do both?
You travel. You can voyage to a voyeur. You can be a voyaging boy. You're right.
Yeah, so how you know we don't do both? Yeah, you know.
I'm not gonna go right there. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. I'm gonna let that slide.
Say what you want to say, man.
I'm a new person. I'm a new brother.
Say what you want to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay, my brother. Namaste.
Say what you want to say, bud.
What we talking about?
I don't know.
What we talking about?
I don't. If that's his thing, if he wants a white woman to call him a nigga and he want to be a slave, that's his thing, bro. I think it's weird as fuck, but whatever.
I think he was. I don't know. Was he joking? I hope he was joking.
I think there was some truth to it. He might have been over exaggerating, but he probably has no issue fucking a white woman while she calls him the N word.
Have you ever had sex with a white woman?
I don't really like pink toes.
So I guess that's a no.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm pro black.
Mm-hmm. She was from Zimbabwe.
Is she Caucasian?
Well, she's albino.
That's different. She's black. She's albino.
So you're saying,
but I'm probably not going to be attracted to her
because she's albino.
No disrespect to her being albino, but I probably won't be attracted to her.
So you say you want a hot yellow, but when they fire hot yellow, you're like, nah.
I like what I like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to chop that right though. That right there. That's gonna be a cartoon.
I don't disrespect anyone, but I like what I like.
I just you do what you do, bro.
Oh, like but I'll be being honest on here though, bro.
I be too. When have I lied?
Oh, I didn't say you weren't.
Man, I don't like my beard right now, man. It's like I'm trying to grow everything back full.
It looked the same to me.
Nah, I mean, I guess it do. Nah, I'm real fuzzy up here.
Oh, I don't really look at you like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, I observe. You know what I'm saying? I'm an observationist.
I mean, I do too. I just don't. It's not my fault. You can't grow a grown man beard.
No. I've definitely had beards, big beards before. I've had, and I'm very flippant with the way that I grow my facial hair. I might go heavy, might go light. That's what I do.
Okay.
I went light. I want to go heavy for a little bit. I'm gonna go back to that.
If you shave all your face hair off, if it doesn't grow back 3 days, you don't have grown man face hair.
You said if you're not a wolf,
pretty much.
If you don't have wolf in your blood, then
pretty much
3 days.
3 days.
It don't take. Now, I think, bro, I'm almost 100% sure that I've cut my facial hair before, and that evening I had something going on back, some fuzz or something.
Well, everybody should have stubble if they shave their hair and they shave in the morning by the afternoon. That's why it's called 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
But if you shave to like smooth face liar, and then
Never. What's the last time you did a smooth face liar shave?
I'm a grown man. It's been the last time I shaved all my face hair off is because I had to, because I was working at on a job site that required me to not have face hair in case I need to put a respirator on. Respirators don't fully lock in with the face hair. It's going to be gaps. Mm-hmm. You're going to get the poisonous gas and die. So you have to be smooth face so it can suction to your face paws and you don't die.
Makes sense.
Unless you have a full face respirator, then it doesn't matter. But
the one where you just go over the top and
sure. But who has time for that?
When's the last time you thought you were gonna die?
Last night.
What happened last night, man?
It's a long story, can't get into it.
This guy right here, man. This guy's hilarious, man. I listen and watch the other pods back. In fact, by the way, everybody, man, don't go to Spotify. Fuck Spotify. Not really. I'm just saying that right now. Don't go to iTunes. Fuck iTunes. I'm not saying that really. I'm just saying that right now. Man, don't go to Anchor. Anchor is wonderful. Go to Spreaker. Spreaker is new. It's hip. It's happening. It's popping. It's going down in the H-time. You know what I'm saying? Is go to Spreaker and listen to the 16 Shots podcast, right?
Wait. Who is the 16 Shot podcast featuring?
Oh, featuring Young James Boogie and AR Dub.
You tell me how you took it, I'm gonna tell you what I meant.
And those two young guys, man, they're thoughtful, they're young, they're vibrant, they're intelligent, they're informed, and they, man, you know what? What happened to Frostbank, bro?
They turned into PNC.
No, PNC was the other one, man. Because I got like 2 Frostbank checks. I'm trying to cash. I'm like, dang, where the hell? I'll be like,
put them shits in Cash App.
You can't do that. I don't like, man. So we talk about Mano, and then we got to talk about the elephant in the room, man. Hold up, let me do this right here. Boom, and then go back. Got to talk about this, man. Rihanna, and please put a timer up. Please put a 5-minute timer on this, man, because we can go deep on this. I can't, but I don't want to. Rihanna and
what, ASAP? Talking about ASAP cheating on Rihanna?
Yeah, the rumor.
It ain't true though. Homie came out and said he made it up.
Oh, when it happened? Because
later on this afternoon.
Oh, I heard that the person they accused of it, she came out and found herself like, man, dang, and whatever. But the commentary was what bothered me, bro. The commentary that how you dropped the bag, that's $1 billion bag, you just fumbled, blah, blah, blah. And the only thing better than some pussy?
Money?
No, some more pussy, bro.
But at what point?
Okay, watch this. If I gave you, nothing better than $1 million? $2
million.
Exactly. It's the same thought process, bro. The same process.
So okay. If I use that thought process, which I agree, do you ever settle down and just be with one female?
Yeah, you do. But when you do that, it's not because of the vagina.
It's because of everything else.
It's because of the vagina and everything else. And there are instances where it could be the peen on the vagina that's like, they're like, oh man, this is unbelievable. I can't let this go. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot.
I don't think, like, if you're choosing to settle down with someone, bro, I think honestly the sex is not the top 5 of the reasons why you're with someone.
I disagree, but it's okay.
I mean, if you're really looking for a soulmate, because look,
I disagree, but
I'm gonna tell you why. Because pussy is pussy.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is. When you look at the grand scheme of things, I can go have sex with anyone I want to. So what's the other intangibles that I would care more about? You just
told me
it's gonna determine if I'm gonna settle down with you or not.
But you just told me out of your cranial opening, you said that we all have individual idiosyncrasies that are unique to us, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, all peen ain't peen and all vagina ain't vagina, bro.
Oh,
because no. There's perks, individual things that are unique to people.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I can go get a nut from anyone. So my peacemate,
that's your personal.
No, and you're right. It is my personal opinion. It could differ from someone else's needs could be different. So I would like to say I'm just speaking for myself.
No, I'm saying that. What I'm saying is that even as you say that, when you say that you can get a nut from anybody,
I can,
and that's because that's the way that you process getting nuts, whereas somebody else might process getting nuts as an experience, and they might put a different effort or different weight on it. They're saying that if it ain't super wet, then I don't want it, or if it ain't super dry, I don't want it, or if it ain't shaped this way, or if it don't have this type of grip, like, so you saying you can do it anywhere is saying that, well, that you are the type of lover or the type of person that you were like thinking, okay, I'm gonna do what I do regardless, no matter what body's here. But there are other people who might be like, no, it has to be some prerequisites to that body before I even get ready. I'm not saying I'm not trying to, I'm just saying.
I think everything you said is valid.
Yeah.
Everything you just mentioned is valid. My personal belief is those prerequisites, when compared to other prerequisites that someone can have when looking for a mate, aren't that hard to find.
So so sex is on the what? And let's be honest.
I'm being honest.
See, okay, not be honest. Let me just say this.
No, let's be honest.
Okay, we can be honest too, but I'm saying, like, saying that you can get sex from everywhere is assuming that everybody's sex has the same potency, or like there's some people who are good at sex, people who are bad at sex.
That is correct.
That are okay. So
that is correct.
No, you can't just get the same. It's not just I just get some coochie and that's it. No. It varies, and it
how much pussy have you turned down in your life?
On what level?
Let me ask you another question. And this is not a throwing Boogie under the bus, because I don't know what your current state is. But whatever your current state is, or whatever it's been in the last 5 years, how many of the people that you have dealt with has it just been straight up a no because of the sex?
It's happened before.
No, I get that. I'm saying, but how many? Or if you had to put a percentage on it.
It might be 15%.
So I feel like that's a small percentage.
That's like 1 out of 10.
So
maybe 2 out of 10. 1 to 2 out of 10.
So what you're telling me is 2 out of the 10 females that you have dealt with in whatever time frame you want to put on it. I'm not putting
in the last 10 years. It's like 10 years.
In the last 10 years, 2 out of the 10 females that you've dealt with, 2 of them sexually didn't make the cut. Correct?
I've dealt with more than 10.
We're just. For
what I'm saying, but I agree with you. What I'm saying 2 out of 10, because let's say in 10 years, I've tried to become a couple with more than 10 women. So, but if you say
hold on, time out. The point I'm trying to make is, going by that theory, 80% of the women that you've dealt with, they make the cut sexually. So
they might. Yeah. But okay.
All right. So look, that's what I'm saying. 80% of them make the cut. So I have a field of at least 80% of the females I've dealt with make the cut. So that's telling me that piece, that's not the most important thing. Because now I'm narrowing down what makes more sense. And now it's some values I'm looking for. It's some potential I'm looking for. It's a kind of woman I'm looking for. That's going to narrow that field down. Because now I'm looking for no. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm looking for things that you can't find just anywhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty, respect.
Okay, hold on. How important is physical attraction to you in a relationship? Is it in the top 10 percentile or the bottom 10 percentile?
It's not the bottom 10. I say if I had, if I had 10 things you had to check off, looks is probably middle of the road. So looks is probably, no, it's more than middle of the road. If I had 10 things to check off and I had to rank them 1 to 10, 10 being most important, looks is probably going to be around 6.5. And I'm being honest, 6.5.
Because your wife's not beautiful.
You telling me my wife's not beautiful?
No, I'm just saying your wife's not beautiful.
You
don't have a beautiful.
You telling me I don't?
No, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm saying you have a beautiful wife. So
what time I thought? When I say that, when I said looks are 6.5, that's when I'm telling you looks are 6.5. I'm saying looks ain't 10. If I'm going by saying looks are 10, I can go find a fucking idiot who's beautiful.
No, but I'm just saying, I understand you're right. Yeah, but I'm just saying it just so happens, just by coincidence, just by the happenstance of luck, that not only did you find a woman with substance, but you find a woman with substance who was beautiful.
Exactly. But if you look at
that was just luck. That was
because if you look at the track record of young ladies I've talked to, it's a spectrum of them. Some of them were a 6, and some of them were a 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, it so happens
that you have more 10s than 6s, or more 6s than 10s.
I think I had more 8s.
More 8s. So you have more high numbers, low numbers. So the reason why I asked you that,
some of it is because I'm shallow.
Okay, but why I asked you that is because now when you try to quantify saying that, well, how come you said 80% of them passed the test because of the sex? I'm like, because before going into it from the get-go, you already saying that there are certain prerequisites as far as the attraction. Like most guys want to mess with 6, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s. So I don't have a bunch of 3s that let's say if I had 10 girls in a year that I was trying to talk to, of the 10, there's going to be way less 3s than there are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s.
Exactly. So, but I'm also saying that there are other things that are more important to me if I'm trying to find a mate. Like 6 ain't at the top. 6 ain't
top 5.
No, it's not top 5.
It's okay.
Shit that come and go is not top 5.
It's cool. It's cool.
No, I'm not tripping. I'm explaining. Like shit that can come and go is not top 5 to me.
I agree with you.
Because
not to me, but
there are times in our life. You know what I'm saying? We spoke about this before.
Yeah.
Well, the 6 don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because there was times.
What time is that?
Oh, it was times that me and my wife like, well, we couldn't because of some issues that she had going on.
Yeah,
if we hung, if the sex was top priority, well, shit, I would have bounced or I would have cheated or whatever. Mm-hmm. There are gonna be times.
Why couldn't you just be like, hey, right now this is not this.
If it was my top priority.
Oh, hold on, let me finish. This could be my top 5, but because of circumstances, if we can't do it right now, we'll do it later after we get you healthy and get you where you want to be. And I'm like, I love you enough. I care about you.
That's what you should do. But that's what I'm saying. That's what you should do.
That's what I'm saying. So let's not talk about let's not focus on the people that would not be honorary or whatever. Like, people are good, generally speaking. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, like, so if we're talking about things that you check off, that are most important, like it's dudes who cheat on their pregnant girl. So
they make good dudes though.
Well, that don't mean they're bad guys. That just means that they have a sex. No, it doesn't, bro. That does not mean they're bad guys. Just because just because you struggle with infidelity doesn't make you a bad guy.
It does.
If a guy cheated on his wife, that doesn't make him a bad guy.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not, bro. It 100% does not make you a bad guy if you cheated on your wife.
It does.
How? Explain to me how.
Because you got with your wife and told your wife that this is what we're gonna do.
Let's rephrase it.
Let me
I didn't say wife. I said girl. So let's keep it a buck. I didn't say wife.
Okay.
I said girl.
Okay, so you're saying that once that you say you want to marry somebody, or that once you say that if you're not married, then you have the option to do what you do, or I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh, I don't. It's whatever the look. Relationships these days are so fluid. It's not about what society standards are. It's about what you and your mate choose to do in the standards y'all pick and choose.
That's what it should be, though, right? That's what it should always be, though, right?
That's what it always. Yeah, it should be.
That's not what it is, though. That's what
it should be. That's what it should be. So, me and my wife, our standards are what we choose to live by.
Yeah,
that's our standards. Fuck what society do. It's our standards. It's what we choose to live by, and that's how it should be. So, whatever works for us, and that's what we agree to. That's what works for us. There shouldn't be any outside influence saying that y'all should be doing X, Y, and Z because y'all are not a part of our relationship. This is what makes us happy, and this is what we do. And all I'm saying is the person who cheats on their mate, that doesn't necessarily make them a bad person.
Oh, no, I'm saying that makes them bad decision makers, one, and it makes them you should not change. If you with your mate and y'all are in a monogamous relationship and you cheat, then you have to accept some responsibility for being called a cheater or being called a bad mate.
Oh, I didn't say dodge the responsibility. I just said it doesn't make you a bad person.
Yeah, it makes you a bad mate for that. But in that instance, yeah, it'll make you a bad mate all the way around. It means you can't change.
You made a mistake.
But it does make a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a bad person.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Rihanna, Mano, last 5 minutes, man. Easter, man. What's your most favorite Easter moment?
I don't fuck with Easter.
Your whole life?
I was forced to. I never understood the whole egg thing. I didn't like egg hunts. I never found a golden egg with $100 in it.
That make it.
I hated putting on the fucking Easter suit, bro. Why you dressing me up? I don't want to put this shit on.
Is that what it was that bothered you?
I didn't learn about the paganry till became an adult. So
if you'd have won the $200 every year 4 years in a row, you think you'd feel different about Easter?
I probably would have, but then the problem would be I wouldn't be looking for Easter to come around for the reason why I should be.
Yeah.
I would just be waiting for it to come around to find money in the egg. However, I did enjoy decorating eggs with my mom. That was pretty cool. So I guess
y'all dipped them or y'all painted them?
Bro, it was like a different thing every year. We dipped them. We would boil the egg and dip them, and then and then she would let me eat a couple of them, and then we would crack them open, and then we're like, oh shit, well the dye got on the egg. I don't think I'm supposed to be eating this.
Yeah.
And then we did the thing where we emptied the egg and made the confetti eggs. That was pretty cool.
Man, the worst part about having kids is they get to an age normally where they don't want to do that type of stuff no more.
No, we don't want to do that no more.
And then it's and then also it's a point where there's an age where you don't know how invested they're gonna be in some of this kid shit they used to do. So it's there was times when you could be with Lil Chance and you do Lil Chance stuff. And then it came an age where he's like, I don't want to do it no more. It's like, man, but we always did this, man. This is like we me and my daughter used to go see the lights. You know what I'm saying? And she's not 12, she's not 10, she's not 8, she's not so it's like, I don't want to see the lights with you. I was a full grown adult going to see some street lights with you, you know what I'm saying? And now you're not even an adult and you're like, I'm too old for that. Like, You think I wasn't too over that? I was doing it for you. I wanted to see you happy, and now you too cool for that type of stuff. So it's like part of being just the guardian of kids. You know what I'm saying? They keep letting this nigga shoot. This nigga cannot shoot at all, bro.
I enjoy the evolution of the relationship. So when I say that,
Yeah.
I don't really care about what we did last year or what we did as when you were younger.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy seeing the evolution of who you're becoming and what you choose to do next and what you want to do. So I'm always asking, like, what you want to do? Oh, yeah? What do you think about this? That's cool. This is something you're into? Well, let's go do that. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, I can care. Of course, we had fun making Easter eggs and hiding them for the kids, but I didn't care about that shit. So, when the next year rolled around and they felt like they were too advanced for that, but they were into something else, I was cool. Let's do it.
Man, I wish I was Mexican, bro.
Why?
Because they party. For I don't know. I'm not intertwined with the Mexican American community but they be partying like a lot, bro. And like there's not that much, you know what I'm saying, celebration to even be had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they always part. Like I got neighbors, man, and they're of the Hispanic influence or Latino, whatever you call it. And they have like parties all the time. Remember I'm talking about like once a week or once a month. I'm talking about like 2-3 times a month. It's like a party with the whole week cooking, and we got kids, and
we party too. We just go to the club.
Yeah, you go to the club, man. You go away to a place where we can party here in the small, and that's why they got parties like with kids and relatives come over, and I'm like,
I hate going to the club. If it was left up to me, hell yeah, I'll party at my house 3 times a month too.
With people?
Yeah.
Why don't you just throw parties then, man? Oh, you talking about the nasty parties that y'all be trying to with the Furbies and stuff.
The Furbies. Oh, are you speaking of like a key party?
The Furbies and keys are 2 different things.
No, would you go to a key party?
No. Because look, man, I work. I would now, probably I would now because I'm not in shape.
I would. My only fear would be that an ugly bitch grab my keys. And I'll be mad. I'll be mad if like an ugly bitch grab my keys, but then like a handsome fellow my wife grabs the keys of a handsome, in shape fellow. I'll feel robbed and cheated, bro. Because I'll be like, pause. But how you go get smashed this old sexy nigga, pause? But I gotta smash the ugly bitch.
Oh, so you just told me that pussy though.
Oh no, I didn't say the pussy was different. I'm talking. We've already talked about how we're visual, so the pussy's the same. Is
you sure? I know some ugly bras that got some.
They got some fire.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But at the end of the experience, I'm nutting. See, you're not hearing. I'm not.
What I'm saying. Listen, I'm not the prettiest person on the planet, right?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying I would be upset if she grabbed the keys to some sexy nigga, so Shamar Moore. Looking at
you got Viola Davis.
Viola Davis not ugly.
Okay, you got Whoopi Goldberg.
I'll be a little upset. Now she could have some fire. She could have some firebox. Head game could be immaculate, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So that'll make up for the ugly.
No, because I don't. No, I'm mad. I'm mad you get to hit something attractive.
But what the attractive don't know what he's doing.
It don't matter. He's attractive.
Oh, so you're 100% visual.
In this aspect, yes.
Okay.
In the aspect of hitting random, in the aspect of hitting randoms, yes. In the aspect of spending my life with them, no.
Oh. I just had a major set failure just now. So
yeah, you lost some lighting.
I lost a bunch of lighting, man.
Yeah,
I might have. Anyway, man, tell the people, man, what you got going for Easter, man. Because are we recording on Easter or are we recording on Monday?
I'm a heathen, so it's no difference for me. But you might not be, so you tell me.
Yeah. Easter works, man. I might go to church on Easter. I'm not sure, man. But if I do, I'm definitely going to have some, commentary about skirts and shirts and what's going on.
You going to church on a pagan holiday?
Every holiday is pagan. Stop it.
Oh, I know that. I'm not going to argue that.
That's what we're
at all.
talking about. Is that what
Why
you're
you
talking
just
about?
go on? I'll rather go on a regular Sunday.
Oh man, look at this, man. Look at this, man. We've been waiting on this the whole time. We was putting to log off the situation,
Oh,
man.
we are. Well, I am. So
Yeah, so we got 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes because we, you know what I'm saying, we've been waiting on this the whole time. We was literally finna log off. You know what I'm saying?
why is Miss Jackie in a small box up there?
Look, man, we was literally finna
Thank you.
log off. We finna log off, man, and here she come, man.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hi. How are you? Are y'all finished?
Well, I tell you, boy, it's fun.
For you, I'll wait.
Walking off the set, man.
If it wasn't you, I would have been like, I'm out.
Oh man. I had a house full, man.
You had a whole who?
A house full.
Oh man, you shouldn't have stopped your party for us. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck them niggas. I'd have kept party.
Nah, it was my kids. They was getting on my nerves. They needed to go.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So what y'all talking about today?
Man, you know, Boogie talking about some bullshit, trying to make me lie about stuff. Apparently, you know, he doesn't like to go to sex clubs. He doesn't like Mano wanting white women to treat him like a slave in sex.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to get him to talk about Benzino, but you know, Boogie kind of likes the transgender, so maybe he didn't want to dabble into Benzino. He might offend some political connects he has.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
okay.
Boogie likes transgender porn, which is, you know, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But you know, I brought up Benzino 3 times and he just and didn't want to talk about it. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Boogie want to tell us something. I don't know where he went now.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can talk about the Benzino because you know that's kind of. We can talk about the Mano too because that's weird as hell to me that you would like to
It is. It's weird, but I do know people dabble in humiliation kinks. So, look, the humiliation shit is weird to me. Period. But
yeah, like I just can't see nobody be. I don't see how that makes anything hard or wet or stimulating. Period.
I was watching a doc and I realized that there are a grouping of men who do baby play where like their full grown girl or wife, whatever, dresses up like a baby. Like I'm talking about they have a room. It's like diapers, it's cribs. They dress up like a kid.
Yeah.
And to me that's weird because if you're attracted to that, I feel like you like low key a pedophile.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing that they're doing this with adults, but it's a little weird to me.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of weird fetishes out here. I'm calling fetishes because I don't even know what else to call them. It's crazy.
Then they got the one with the dog shit where you got like a leash, you crawl on 4s. It's some weird shit too. They do like furniture play or like, you know, you're a lamp today. So you sit there and you hold the lamp. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I mean, to each his own then, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Well, about the Benzino thing, I think, well, just like he was saying, you know, his family's going to, you know, turn their backs on him or whatever. But I don't even think that would be true. I just think that he just shamed for it to come out that he's bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just it's a whole different ball game nowadays. So you could be who you want to be and do what you want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, he wasn't just breaking no type of record sales or anything like that. But you know, it to hurt his music career or anything. You know, I mean, if you want to mess with her, mess with her.
I feel like it shouldn't matter. So I truly feel like it really shouldn't matter who the dude want to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, when you look back at Benzino, some of that shit do seem a little suspect he was doing with Stevie J, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really feel like old girl weak though. Cause you know what I'm saying? What is she gaining by exposing homie? Like, I don't get that portion of it. If the
I've always said,
but hold on, if the transgender community just wants to be treated normally or whatever it is, X, Y, and Z, what do you gain by exposing dudes?
you gain the what you gain saying that this is not awkward, this is normal. The normality factor.
When she letting it know that it's normal, because there's a lot of people on her list that she could just out, but she just don't. I feel like because they've been messing around, and I feel like she might have thought maybe he was going, go ahead and just make them an item, and he had to just let them know, he couldn't do that. So that's why she went. Because I mean, she was in like
actuality, though,
two different places,
but he ain't really just like say he was fucking with her. He's just like, man, you beautiful.
No. It's 2 videos. You have to listen to him. He was fucking with her. What he was saying was he don't want it to get out that he fucking with her because my daddy gonna turn his back on me. This is what he was saying, man. My daddy gonna turn my back on me. The world gonna look at me different, and I just don't want to put it out there on public blast like that. So that's why she recorded them phone calls, because
you think he fucking her because she got a dick or because she's like a woman?
Look what he was saying. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You good. Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's me. It's gonna be me, the one who they gonna be talking about. They not gonna be talking about you. So that just means
you answered my question though. Do you think he was fucking with her because she got a dick, or he's fucking with her because she's like a woman?
She looked like a woman.
So what's gay about that?
It's both. She looked like a woman and she got a dick. Because the dick part is just adding on to the fact that she looks like a woman. You see what I'm saying? And he could go ahead and dig both ways. He got something that looks like a woman, feels like a woman, smells like a woman, but he could stick his dick in the hole that he wants to.
That's what I'm saying. Well, what's gay about that?
She could bend him over and stick the dick where he wants to.
Oh, so you just assuming that he getting fucked too?
I mean, have you watched him? Have you seen the way he acts and the way he is?
No, I'm asking you. I don't know, not really, but I'm saying like, so you assuming you saying he getting fucked too? Because I'm saying like, to me, and this is not me trying to protect nobody, but I'm just saying like, if I like women, and this badass woman pull up to me, and the only thing different between her and every woman I ever met in my life is she got a dick.
But that means she's a man though.
But she don't do nothing manly though.
Well, she got a dick though.
But she don't do nothing manly though.
She got a dick though?
Oh, I don't know.
Still got a dick?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the question we really need to be trying.
If she ain't got a dick, then what's wrong with it at all? If she ain't got no dick, what's the problem?
Okay, would you mess with somebody who had a transplant?
I don't know.
Would you mess with somebody?
Yeah.
That had their stuff removed and turned it on?
If I knew ahead of time.
They gotta tell you ahead of time. If you know, I mean, they don't have to, but that's just something most of them do because they want you to know the real them. They ain't gonna want you to just come on and jump in them and think that no. See, before I had this, I had surgery type of shit.
Oh, you sure?
Some type of relationship.
I might come with some lubricants and be like, what? Why would I get chopped off if I gotta talk about it? If I get chopped off, man, I ain't talking about shit, man. I got a mussy, man.
I think it's kind of whack though, bro. I feel like all right, so
how you know you fucking with bro? I'm fucking with you. Keep going. See, that's what I do. See, I will take but you be like, you like niggas. You're throwing on the bus. You a bus thrower under her.
You done?
Yes, sir.
Bro, you call me homophobic because I told you if a female that I was talking to told me that she used to be a dude, I wouldn't fuck with her no more.
That's not 100%. That's not what I said.
That's 100% what you said.
Okay.
We were on the show with what was the young lady and the young man?
The young lady and the young man?
Well, it's a young lady. She has like a podcast situation about relationships, and one of her co-hosts is a male. It was us four on the pod.
Damn, we got a bunch of shows, man.
Yeah.
Because I forgot who you talking about. But anyway, screw all that. I don't no conversation. No, what I'm saying is like, at the end of the day, like, if she don't have a penis, man, like, what's the problem?
She used to be a man.
She don't have a penis, man.
She used to be a man.
She ain't got no penis.
So what you're
So
telling me is
everything's in your head, bro. Because if she ain't got no penis, what that mean?
Everything in your head.
that's what he said.
Everything's in your head. If you don't have a penis right now, if I meet you on,
So everything. How? Explain that to me.
Man,
that makes sense, JB.
I gotta go because I gotta wake up early.
So now you gotta wake up early.
No.
Now you gotta go.
I'm gonna talk to her.
When she got on, you said you was gonna give her 10 minutes. Now you gotta go.
Listen, watch this. I know some women that got some trash. Like I know some women that I'd rather fuck a blender than fuck them. Not because not because of their not because of their mental, because of their physical. They're man, I'd rather go put my let me finish. Let me finish. I know women that I'd rather stick my penis in a blender than to fuck with them. Like, nah, I don't want to fuck with them, man. Like you got some trash box. Your stroke game is horrible. You know what I'm saying? You got a smell to it's all types of things going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a natural born woman. You might come across a person who has surgery and be like, it smell good, it stay wet, it feel good. They ain't got a penis, so now I'm looking at you differently because 10 years ago you had I don't know no penis. I'm not touching the penis, right? And if the case is that what you used to be is what I'm looking at, then man, some of these women that every woman that has ever had plastic surgery or any type of that, I can't talk to her because she used to be fat, or she used to have no waistline, or she used to not have no titties, or she used to, you know what I'm saying, not have eyebrows, or she used to whatever the fuck you want to say. Like, that's the same shit. Like, this is shit that had what you were and what you are is something different. Or
okay, so you would mess with a trans.
If I didn't know, I wouldn't trip.
But why does it matter if you didn't know? Because everything you just told us, but everything you just told us means it. You really just told us it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Like if like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. If I didn't know she was a man, and then
so as long as you didn't know,
I'm better now. If I knew she was a man, now it's a conversation to have.
Okay, what if you find out after y'all done messed around? How would you feel?
I'm gonna be tripping like a mug. I'm like, damn, that shit felt real.
Because you're gonna have to find out eventually. I mean, it's not gonna just keep. You gonna find out what you mean. What?
If y'all get into a deep relationship,
how many trans you fuck? How many trans you fuck? You ever fuck trans stuff?
No,
if you get into a deep relationship,
Juice, Miss Jackie.
If you get into a deep relationship, that's gonna come out. You have mamas, uncles, you have family members, you have something that somebody gonna come out with that picture of Junior when he was Junior.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it's past the actual sex thing. Like,
bro, if I'm from Georgia and I moved to Florida and I'm Georgia, I moved to California.
You gonna have to go back and meet the mama and daddy one day.
Why? They might be dead.
Why not? If y'all in a deep relationship,
they could be dead. My dad's dead.
Sister, brother, uncle.
I ain't got no siblings, man.
I'm talking about them.
They ain't got no siblings.
Okay, high school pictures. They high school pictures in you.
Why would I go to my house? Jackie, I've never seen your high school pictures.
Yeah, but you're not in an intimate
relationship. Hold on.
Yes,
I've never seen.
We're not in a relationship. We're talking about when you get in a deep relationship with this trans person.
Jackie, how long I know you?
That thing got shit.
I'm asking you. I know you for more than 5 years.
Oh my God.
Hold up, more than 5 years?
Don't nobody see my
more
goddamn graduation picture because I didn't graduate. Fool.
Oh, I ain't seen no high school pictures. I ain't seen no.
But that's different though, bro.
Then nobody.
Watch Jackie. All right, how many? Watch this. How many seen?
But time out, bro. On some real shit. Before I married my wife and moved in with her, I didn't see pictures from elementary. But now that we were married, we live together. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I see pictures from an infant Because you see things from your partner's past when y'all are intimately together and y'all live together. Y'all are sharing y'all life. Y'all are sharing life experiences. You get to know someone by the things that they went through in the past, so you can build on that.
Hold up, bro.
You mean to tell me if you're with someone? No, listen. Let me finish. Let me finish. You mean to tell me if you're with someone intimately and y'all are building a relationship, you won't think it's odd that I don't know anything past the time I met you?
No baby pictures, no nothing.
Yeah, that's not a red flag for you. Like,
not a picture at a holiday with a family member.
Like you ain't never clowned your girl, your female's prom picture.
You ever dated somebody that's adopted?
Oh, this nigga here, man.
I'm being dead ass serious. You ever dated somebody that's adopted? You ever dated somebody that
actually? Yes, I have. I actually have. Yes, I have.
Adopted. And you ever dated somebody?
But that transit that you meet is not going to be adopted.
You ever dated somebody that's born in a different country?
No, I haven't. But you mean to tell me just because I'm adopted or born in a different country, we're not gonna have?
I might not have no pictures of my youth, no.
But we're not gonna have a conversation about my past.
I could tell you about my high school.
So y'all not gonna go back to see the family years later just to go? The
family's in Pakistan. I'm not going to Pakistan, man.
Why you? Okay, they gonna come over here then. They gonna come.
They dead.
Nah. See, you making up every scenario.
Yeah,
what you mean?
He got to answer to every scenario.
That's not. People, parents don't die.
But this how I know he bullshit, Jackie. I'm gonna tell you why I know how he bullshit, Jackie.
Keep going.
I know he bullshit because I got a phone call one day from someone from my past.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they was sitting with young James Boogie because they was talking about this person's past. And they put two and two together, and he was like, "Man, look, my brother, let me call him."
Who I called you with, man?
And she called me, and she was like, "How you doing, Mr. Williams?" And the first thing I said was, "Damn, what'd I do? Why you get my number? Have I offended you lately?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who you talking about, man?
Because she was a ballerina, and I knew her back in the day, and she was going through old pictures.
Yeah.
And she had a picture of me.
Okay. Yes,
and it's simple shit like that, bro. Like you're gonna find out because at the end of the day, if you're with someone intimately and y'all truly love each other, and y'all got a bond, bro. Y'all gonna share shit like that. So when she shared with you, it's gonna be when she was a nigga. So she gonna have to make sure you cool with what's going on. Like, hey, look, I know I'm 100% woman now, but I used to be Steve in 1995, and you're gonna have to make a decision.
I know. And what I'm saying is the decision you had to make at that point, like decision is based on love more than anything. Cause like, it's like, because like love not only knows no color, love knows no color. It knows no race. It knows no height. It knows no weight. It knows no gender.
But see, for me, to me, that's the fuck shit. Because now, if you're not upfront with me when we start, and you're not giving me a decision, you're making a decision for me, not knowing what moral compass I stand on, or what X, Y, and Z that I want or want to deal with, or don't. There's
no moral compass involved, bro. There's no morals in love.
What if morally I don't want to be with the same sex?
But there's no morals in love.
No, that is not true.
That is 100% true.
How?
Because morally, like, what book have you ever read? What book or history lesson have you ever read where morals dictated how the love went?
What do you mean? I can be in love with my wife, but I'm not gonna go murder somebody just because she wants me to.
But people do that all the time.
It has nothing to do with what people have done in the past.
But people kill people all the time.
My moral standards have nothing to do with what people have done in the past. It's my moral standards, just like it would be your moral standards, right?
What I'm saying is that, but moral standards, when you're talking about love, when you're talking about love and I love this person, once I say I love this person, some of the morality that I have go out the window.
You are correct. There are some
because I love this person. I'll do this thing that I never do before. I smoke this crack. I'll fuck this nigga. I'll have a threesome. I'll go to this club. I'll wear this shirt. I'll do all this shit that I don't normally do because I love you.
But there's some things that there's some standards that people set, and there's things that
crazy, man.
I'm crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, man.
I'm crazy.
Because I just said, I'll smoke this crack.
I said I
I'll
won't
fuck
smoke
this
crack.
nigga.
I will
Okay,
not fuck a nigga.
so-
I'll do this. No, that's
so
what I'm
let's say
saying.
this
I'm not,
right
Not
here.
me.
I'm not fucking a nigga in the name of love.
Not me,
Listen,
but I'm saying,
okay.
but we know for a fact that it's people that will fuck a nigga,
But
that they
that's-
don't want
But
to
it
fuck.
has to
They'll
be-
have a threesome.
But that's
they'll
their-
go out and smoke this
but
crack.
that's
They'll
their-
rob
Okay,
this
but-
bank.
but
They'll
it
kill
has
this
to-
person.
But
It has to be some type of morals to you in
You
that
didn't hear what I
relationship.
said. You didn't hear what I said.
love.
You're
I
talking
heard
about
what you said.
you're
I
putting
heard
a-
what
You heard what I said. You
But
wouldn't
what
say
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying.
is the things that make you don't go and cheat and fuck with somebody. That's your morals.
This is what I'm saying.
That's not just
Because I love you. Because I love you, you can fuck whoever you want to. Because I love you.
That's not true.
That happens all the
That's
time.
not
But
how
that's
that goes.
situational.
But
That's
that happens
case by
all the
case.
time. Listen, no.
That's
Look,
not
it's
how
case
that
by
goes.
case.
I asked you a question. Does it happen? Yes or no? All the time? Yes or no?
It happens, yes, and we talked about
A
that
lot.
book. That goes back to what we talked about earlier. It look, we don't know what people say that they will or won't do in a relationship. It's how
Because
you
why?
it's how you set your relationship up. If
Hold on.
If you no, let's say if me and a young
going.
lady are in a relationship, and if we choose to make our moral compass or our standard is, look, we're gonna
Keep
be
going.
swingers.
Keep
Then
going.
that's what works within our relationship.
So
But
what
that
you're
doesn't
saying
mean
is
that doesn't mean that works in the relationship B over here with you
yeah,
and someone else.
but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that relationships a lot of times are dictated and changed based on the love. I love you. So you know what?
Exactly.
Normally I don't fuck with women. I don't like women. I'm a girl. I don't like girls. I'm pretty sure Jackie's had a dude some way that was like, hey, let's bring a third one in.
Okay, but let me stop. You.
No.
But let me stop.
Not
you.
with
Go,
me.
guy.
Hold on, Jackie. Hold on.
Let's
Jackie.
stop this.
Hold on. But let me stop you though. Let me stop you, boo.
Yeah.
Everything you're saying is correct. Everything
Yeah.
you're saying is correct. The difference between what you're saying now and what we're speaking about, if you're with a transgender person and they don't be upfront with you, is
Yeah.
you're taking away my decision. Everything that you're
Yeah.
talking about right now, it's a decision. So if me and my wife sit down tonight and I say, hey, would you like to start having threesomes?
Yeah.
Where I'm giving her the platform to make the decision. She can say yes or no. If she says yes, we've made the conscious decision to now, as a couple, to start going out and having threesomes.
Because
If I go by that logic, that means that when she's at home, she's in the bed, we ready to do what we do.
Yeah.
I walk in the room with a female with me, and I don't give her the decision to say yes or no to the threesome.
yeah.
I'm forcing it upon her.
So that never happens.
What do you mean that never happens?
It never happens where the okay.
I'm pretty sure some slick niggas tried it before, or
Hold on.
a slick person has
No, no,
tried
no.
it. But just
What
because
you-
it's happened before doesn't mean it should, though.
But what you're saying is that when couples make decisions, it's always a mutual agreement between both.
Well,
What
it
I'm
should
saying is
be.
that
If it's not, then you're taking away someone's decision.
well, it should be. You're right. You're right. It
But
should
what
be.
the fuck are you talking about?
Hold
Because
on,
we're
but what you talking about?
We're
talking
talking
about shoulds and what is.
No. We're talking about situations.
Talking about what should happen.
Well, see, now you sound stupid.
No. You said what should happen, right? That's what it should be.
You sound stupid.
Hold up. You said what it should be, right? That's what you said, right?
I don't even know what you're arguing right now.
No. But did you not say that's what it should be?
You're right.
Right.
I did say that's what it should be.
And I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, are you under the impression that whatever should normally happen with couples normally happens?
I don't even know what that means.
What I'm saying, all the shoulds, what should happen always happens. Or is it normally the husband or the wife has a little influence over here or has more influence so that, yeah, we should not buy this car, but the wife wants it, so we buy it. Or we should not, put money here, but the husband wanted. So like a lot of shoulds are very like, fickle.
What the fuck you talking
Saying should is like, it's a maybe. What should equal maybe.
I'm lost.
Okay,
I
man.
don't know. Maybe that's
I'm not talking crazy. I'm saying
I
when
just
you
told
say the
you.
word
I
should,
just
it's a
told you.
maybe.
I just told you the difference between the example you gave and what we're saying is you're taking away someone's ability to make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're talking about.
But that happens more frequently than you're admitting to. There's a bunch of times when a woman.
It's a big difference if my wife comes home tomorrow with a brand new car, opposed to if my wife comes home tomorrow and says, "Hey, yeah, I know we've been fucking around for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a man 10 years ago." That's a big fucking difference.
And what's different between her saying?
weird
What's different between her saying, "I know we fucking around for 3 years. I want to bring Miss Jackie in our relationship." What's the difference in that?
I have a choice because now we're sitting down and I can say, you know what? I don't think I want to bring Miss Jackie into our relationship.
And what? And she says, "This is what I want." Hold on. And she said, "This is what I want." You're gonna say, "Well, I don't want that."
I'm gonna say, well, if that's going to be the point, then we're gonna have to split. Because at this point, you're asking me to do something that I either morally don't want to do, or I don't. It's not what I'm trying to do. It doesn't fit what I want to do. It's not a part of what I'm trying to do. So no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to bring.
But morally, you would compromise if the compromise was fit. If the compromise fit on your side, like, so we got to do it. You said, well, if we got to do this, then we got to do it both ways. That's what you said, right?
What are you talking about? I know. What are you talking about?
I said, if she said it's what I wanted, you said, she asked you, I want to bring her. You say, no. And she's like, well, that's what I want. Then you said, if that's what you want, then we got to make it work both ways.
That's not what I said. That is not what I said.
What'd you say then?
I said, if that's what you want and that's not what I want, we clearly have two different moral compasses. So you go find a partner who wants to do that. I'll go find another partner. Like, if we're not on the same, that is exactly what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what he said. Okay,
that is what he said.
Go ahead.
Talk about Miss Jackie. See, you are confusing something I've said in the past. Which
I'm talking about right now. But keep going.
You're
all right. You win.
Something.
I don't want to complicate it.
I just want to tell you what I said in the past. What I've said in the past was, I can't expect to ask my wife to have a threesome with a female, but then get mad if she asks me to have a threesome with a dude, because I'm asking her to sleep with the same sex. So I can't get mad if she asks me to sleep with the same sex. I've said that before.
Okay, keep going.
But in this instance,
I don't want to complicate this conversation by trying to,
But
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to complicate it by trying to go back and whatever. All I'm saying is that if Miss Jackie, I gotta go because I gotta sleep. But Miss Jackie, me and you are a couple. We've been going together for 5 years. We're on our 50th anniversary. I take you to Caesar's Palace. We have the time of our lives. We see Penn and Teller. We see Usher. You know what I'm saying? I buy every toy you ever wanted.
You say Penn and Teller and Usher. But go ahead.
That's a weird combination, but
I'm just saying. You know
what I'm saying? It's Las Vegas shit. You know what I'm saying?
You could have said we went to Zumanity, but go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I buy 3 different toys. They got nothing to do with me. Toys for you. We whatever. I say, look, man, next year, our anniversary, I want to bring a woman in. You know what I'm saying, right? You say, nah, I don't like women.
She got the option to say no.
I'm right. She does. And I'm like, look, baby, just do this for me, because this is the one thing that I want, just for this one time, not 20 times, just this one time. Now, most marriages would say, well, if you have this one thing you want to do, if it's one thing, one time, shit, we decided
that's not how most marriages go. But
you sure?
Yeah. I've been around a lot of married couples that's been in those positions, and let me tell you something. It's either they either broke up or they didn't get what they didn't get what they want, because you have to make sure that person I had one homeboy that he gonna make sure before he even get into a deep relationship with that person that they like that other, you know what I'm saying? He gonna ask questions. You like to swing? Do you like other girls? I'm just trying to make sure, because that's what I like to do. We don't got to do it all the time, but that's what I like to do. He makes sure before he get into these relationships with them, because he's been in relationships with girls and they'll just leave him because they not down with that. Yeah. Or they'll lead him on, and then they been and did it, and that's not what they really, because I remember one of them told me, they was like, I don't even really want to do that. I don't even eat.
Hold on. She didn't want to do it. Did she try it?
She tried it and she didn't like it.
Hold on. Why she tried it?
She tried it because she
why she tried it?
Because she was with him and she thought that was going to make him
My point proven. That's all I want to say.
No,
not proven. My point is proven. My point is proven.
Listen to what I'm saying. But after that,
did she try
that same night, she left his ass.
Did she try it?
That same night, she left his ass.
But did she try it though?
Relationship, because she didn't want to do that.
Did she try it?
Listen,
Did she try it?
There's no point
Just
you made,
because
bro.
they tried it.
What you mean? If I got a moral compass and I'm saying my moral compass is this, and you
she
saying that
left
and you
after
tried,
that, and she
but
didn't
she
come
tried
back.
it though.
And right now she been in the marriage for 6 years.
But she tried it though, right?
She ain't even, like
But
that.
she
Wasn't
tried
what
it
she
though, right?
did.
And so that goes back to what I said earlier. Like that's why you got to make sure, like you got to ask those questions. What you want to do, X, Y, and Z. And even the fact that she tried it, Boog, she had the opportunity not to do it. She chose to do it.
She tried it. She chose to.
That, but
and the reason why she chose it was why. Why she chose it?
That goes back.
Why she chose
That goes back to what we said earlier. The argument isn't if someone will do something against their moral compass.
How's another argument?
The argument was you having a choice.
The argument was
no.
The
argument was having the choice, bro.
No, it wasn't. The argument, I said that your moral compass is one thing, but you will change your moral compass for your partner. That's what I said. I said, yeah, I might feel this way, but if my partner feels this way, I'm gonna try it for my partner.
But she didn't want to just try that. She did that for him because listen, if a nigga paying your bills and shit, this was a whole different situation. Like a nigga was paying her bills and keeping her fed.
Oh,
so her moral compass.
You know what I'm saying?
Moral compass.
So she was on some shit like, well, maybe this, maybe I will like it. Maybe
her moral compass changed.
No, she said soon as she
moral compass changed.
Soon as she tasted the coochie and it tasted like salt, she was out of there and she left that nigga that same night. I dropped her back at her mama house.
Watch this. You ain't never gonna catch me. There's nothing a woman could say to me that made me suck a dick, man. Nothing. I don't care how much I love her.
Unless
nothing.
she's a transgender, and
I don't listen. To what I'm saying
Yeah.
There's nothing a woman. There's nothing a woman can say to make me suck a dick. There's nothing.
But earlier you said she.
So what I'm saying, you're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying. There's nothing a woman can say. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You got to listen to what I'm saying, and just listen to what I'm saying. There's nothing a woman can do to make me suck a dick. There's nothing a woman can do to make me suck a dick. There's nothing a woman can do to make me suck a dick. There's nothing a woman can do to make me suck. I don't like penis.
But time out though, Miss Jackie. But earlier you said love will make you smoke crack and suck dick though.
It will, but not me. That's my moral compass.
When I tried to say that,
that's my moral compass. But you just said out your mouth, both of y'all just said that people change their moral compass for who they love, and I agree with you. I agree with you.
Love will never make me smoke no crack.
And
love will make me never do nothing that I don't want.
Then if she's lying, type of dick, she's lying, then that means love will make you suck a dick.
It might.
But you just said that no woman will ever make you suck dick.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now you hearing me. You're not listening. Now you hearing me.
No woman will ever make you suck
listening.
Dick.
Now you listening, and you're not hearing me. When you listen, you hear what I'm saying.
I heard
when
you
listen, when you listen, you hear what I'm saying. If you listen, I said that you'll change your moral compass for the nigga you love, for the man and woman you love. You'll change your moral compass. But you just told me out your mouth that this dude.
But listen, stop. If you listen to what she said, if you listen to what she truly said, the young lady was with the nigga because he was taking care of her. So now the man says, "Hey, I want to bring this woman into the room with us." Her moral compass wasn't based on love in the first place. She was with the nigga because of what he was financially doing for her. So she didn't want to fuck up the financial bag. So she said, well, I see.
So she changed her moral compass about women for the financial.
But that ain't love. See,
she's still.
Her moral compass is doing anything for money.
Okay.
And so she tried something for money that she didn't like.
All right. So y'all.
And again,
I ain't tripping.
And again, to go back to it, the whole conversation wasn't rooted in what you would do for love. It was taking away my decision if I wanted to be with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look. If you're a transgender female, listen, what I'm saying. If you're a transgender female and we went out on a date or two and we got a spark, you know what I'm saying. And if you really liking my vibe or whatever. Yeah. We got a vibe. We got a chemistry.
Okay.
Bro, just be straight up. And then give that person the choice.
Yes.
All right. Do I want to move further? Nigga, don't come trick me a year down the road when I'm in love and then you drop it on me. That's how you get shot in the face and I go to jail for life.
That's how you get killed. Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you that taking away the choice is fucked up. But I also say that, man, the reason why I disagree with every conspiracy theory ever is because the human element, when you put the human element in anything, go ahead.
I just want to say something real quick on your issue that you were saying about the you do your moral compass will just change for people you love.
Yeah.
I can honestly say my moral compass has never changed for a man I love. Like far as just doing something stupid.
Yeah.
No, I've never did that.
You're strong again. You're strong.
You can't even drive my car.
You strong though. You talking about a strong person.
You have to but it's still like
everybody ain't strong.
But you have some strong people out there though.
Yeah, you have some, but everybody ain't strong.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You got people that you got people that went down to Waco and got burned in a fire behind a white boy. You got people in California that drank some Kool-Aid and killed themselves behind somebody. You got people in Georgia.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't strong.
You got to be more specific about that though.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a strong-minded person is gonna be like, nah, man, we're gonna drink a juice and kill ourselves. No, a strong-minded person is not going to be manipulated for any reason. So what I'm saying is, Miss Jackie, what you're saying is that you're saying the point from a strong-minded person. And yeah, I agree with you. But everybody mind ain't strong like yours. Everybody will ain't strong like yours. Mine, A-dubs. Like, we're the anomalies.
I wouldn't say that because there's some things.
I would say that, nigga, man.
There's some things
Trump got elected president, bro. Come on, man. That's why this is why I'm going crazy.
That's one bad thing. Look, what I'm saying is,
see what I'm saying? You're a Republican now?
Oh, so you a Democrat?
I'm a human being knowing that.
Whoa. Whoa. You said that to me like that was a bad thing.
What? Being Republican?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, I'm not saying I am.
I used to be a Democrat, but now I'm just for whoever's better for the office.
That's what I'm saying. Being a Republican, to me, being a Republican or a Democrat,
there's nothing wrong with a Republican either. I mean,
to me, being a Republican,
you got bad Democrats. It's
exactly. So how am I be one?
But it's always one person that's better for the office than the other. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. If I say I'm a Republican, that means I have to agree with some of the Republican things that's not on my agenda. On my agenda. If I say I'm a Democrat, I gotta agree with some of the things that Democrats do. At the end of the day, like, you shouldn't be a Republican or a Democrat. You should be a person who agrees with the things that make most sense for your community, your station. It shouldn't be like, oh, he Democrat, I'm voting for him. Or he Republican, I'm voting for him.
You should never just vote for some blind party just because. You should look at.
I mean, but that's like a thing because
some people do.
When I first started voting back in the 90s, that's what we used to all get together in South Lund and we go ride, and everybody was Democrat.
You vote Democrat because that's what your family.
And that's what we were supposed to be doing. You learn as you grow, but that's how most people they stay in that bubble, and that's what it is. They just
already okay. Question for the night. Last question for the night is simple. It's simple. I'm gonna keep it real simple.
Talking us like we dumb with some shit, bro.
No. I ain't. What's the question though?
No, nigga, you talking? I'm gonna keep it simple, real simple.
What's the question?
Like, damn, we some simple-minded niggas.
What's the question though?
Well, what's the question? Of course, I don't know the question. You
exactly. So how you know it might be some shit that might you don't know. You just assuming.
What's the question, bro?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Oh,
exactly.
But when you do that shit, I be tripping though.
Because you do be tripping because I don't do that. But anyway,
man, I hate I missed this because I sure want to talk about them inmates that got pregnant at their jail. But
the transgenders, yeah, that was wild. Okay, we always got Sunday. Okay. Simple question. I just want to get an answer from y'all two, just real simple. If your mate is worth $1 billion, but you don't like them, would you stay with them?
If my mate is worth $1 billion, but I don't like them, of course I'm gonna stay with them for the money because that's why I'm with them.
I mean, it just depends. Like, it depends on how long I'm gonna stay. That's all I'm gonna say.
You
It
got-
depends on if I like that person enough to stay at least by the year 2, 3, or if that person just okay, so I know I'm gonna just stack up, or by the year or two, and then what I'm saying,
you got to put some context on it. Like,
make my move.
unless we were happily married and then something happened, but they're still worth $1 billion. But if there's no prenup, it don't matter what I do. I'm finna be paid regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to him. Miss Jackie,
Mm-hmm.
give your socials out, man. Let the people know where they can find you. We need to come. You know what, Doug? When you come back to Houston, man?
I don't know. It's gonna be soon. I don't have.
We need to go. We need to have a show in Miss Jack in studio, man. At Miss Jackie's situation, and we
need to do that. We need to do that. We need to do that.
I know.
Y'all can just follow me at Juice with Jackie on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you can find me at the Juice on Instagram, Juice with Jackie on Instagram.
I need to sing you like some music. I got music, Miss Jackie.
You do? You need to sing?
Yeah, I got a bunch of music, man. I got a bunch of Circle G music. I got some Cash Brothers music. Got some James Boogie exclusives. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of stuff, man. I need to send to you, man.
Okay, send it to me.
Don't play the James Boogie exclusives though.
Man, look, bruh, she think I don't know, Daddy, that my go gadget dick and soul glow magic stick is driving a wild.
Did you say some? Is this some Circle G? That's what you said.
I got Circle G shit, man.
Oh, okay.
Last time I played that song, he frowned upon it and said that he's changed.
Who? What?
Last time I played that song, you frowned upon it and said you changed.
Oh, I have changed. That's a moment in time, bro.
He didn't even want me playing the song, Miss Jackie.
I didn't, man. Because I said in the song, these bitches want to marry me, bury me, fuck me, sue me, and that's why I wasn't at that point. I'm not there no more. You know what I'm saying?
Fine. When that was?
I say, yup, and ain't new.
That must have been before I met you. That was before I met you 17 years ago.
Hold up. You think that 17 years ago chicks still want to fuck me, bury me, sue me?
I don't know. I don't think so. You just sat in the house on your computer all the time.
Oh yeah, he was in the house before the streetlights came on. That's what our OG told us.
Hold on. You think that you think there was a time after 1995 where chicks didn't want to marry me, bury me?
Okay, yeah, because I didn't meet you till 2005. So.
Yeah. In 2005, I think I was pretty player, man. I wasn't pretty player. I was all right.
You was a homebody. You wasn't really doing that.
No, I was doing a bunch. I was a homebody after hours, but you know what I'm saying. In 2000, I had a couple businesses. I was doing. Yeah, let me stop talking.
OG sound like
let me stop talking, bruh. Call him. Talking to you, Dub. Talking to you, Dub. Get my finger right. They're talking to you.
Miss Jackie, he don't do none of this when I be in person.
What you mean? Why you always? Okay, I gotta go. I don't want to put in because I'm a me in person. I'm the same person. Whether we in studio or rehearsing.
I didn't say you wasn't the same person.
Yeah,
you just don't beat as animated.
Animated.
Yeah.
When y'all gonna do the article for the magazine? Y'all need to do that.
I got you. And when he come back when he come back to Houston, I got my camera. I got I got the big boy. Right quick. I got the big boy. You know what I'm saying? We're doing big things.
Okay. You know
what I'm saying? We gonna do
that. Look expensive.
It is, but I'm because I owe the IRS right now. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take care of that, bro.
No, I don't owe the IRS, man. Actually, somebody used my that's why I've been incognito the last couple of days, man. Somebody took my social, man, and used my what's it called. So I've been going through that situation, trying to get my.
You need to sign up for Experian. Anytime your social get ran, they let you know and they ask you, if you
Experian free.
One of them.
Yeah, it costs $10. It costs $10 a month, but listen, it's worth it because there's so much scamming going on these days, baby. All they need is a social. That's good.
You really can get LifeLock and just lock your shit, and every time you go to use it, you gotta unlock it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Mhm.
One more time for they mind, Miss Jackie. Give us some juice. Give us some juice. Juice promo and the whole
Okay.
nine
Well,
yards.
I mean, you can. First of all, I need my YouTube page. I need some subscribers on there immediately. So you go to Juice with Jackie on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh shit, where I go?
I don't know where you go.
I don't know where I went.
Well, we still see
You
you.
right there. We still see you.
Oh, y'all see me?
Yeah, we still see
Okay.
you.
Yeah, we still see you. Okay.
So, Juice with Jackie at Instagram and the Juice Magazine on Instagram.
Gotcha. Juice Magazine on Instagram and Juice with Jackie on YouTube.
Oh,
YouTube.
oh yeah, on YouTube.
Gotcha.
All right. So, Dub, what can we find you at, Dub? What? Hold on. Not who come. What is your favorite conspiracy site?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite site. I hit the Reddit feeds. And then so my new thing now was TikTok, bro. So I hit TikTok up. So my TikTok is thoughts, cars, and conspiracies, bro. So you'll get a conspiracy like the running conspiracy now is I forgot this dude. He like an older rapper with dreads. They saying he Tupac. He ain't Tupac though, but it'd be funny when they try to make them the conspiracies match. The flat earth shit is fun. How we can't go to Antarctica, so they're trying to figure out what's there. I like shit like that.
Yeah.
The lizard people is very entertaining.
Always.
Yeah, I don't believe this shit, but it's just entertaining.
It is. I'm with you.
Now, the real conspiracies I like, I listened to a couple of podcasts about them. They're not conspiracies, more or less. It's just facts about like how the Martin Luther King assassination and the President Kennedy assassination are tied, and really just the sketch shit about the investigation and shit like that. So it's type shit I like.
Okay.
Well, when we gonna have another show, because I definitely would like to talk about the Trick Daddy and the gonorrhea incident he talked about.
Sunday, let's get it done on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the Juice with 16 shots in Miss Jackie.
Yeah. And that's what it is.
Yo, hey, this has been another episode of the 16 Shots Podcast with Miss Juice with Jackie. Also, AR Dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm going to tell you what I meant.
And Young James
Hey.
Boogie.
Hey.
And we out.
You know, I'm talking about instruments to get the bitches, man.